feels that way.
There's I don't know what it is, but there's something that's different that doesn't normally feel like it.
Well, I think it's because we're on the weird chairs today.
Oh,
Because you're explaining that the table is higher because of cooking with Greggy. One Josh Makuga in a couple episodes, maybe one episode. I'm not sure how it works, but I ended up getting brunch with Makuga, which was fun.
I was
He
so
with Greggy.
But that's not why this table is higher. It's for Oreo-ration.
Oreo-ration. Yeah, Makuga had nothing to do with that. It was nice seeing Makuga, though.
I was so sad that I didn't get to see him. I was a little bit upset.
Yeah, it was. I didn't get to meet his wife, though. The whole thing was that she was going to come.
Yeah.
And then she didn't come. Well, she came, but like not to San Francisco. She stayed with his brother or something.
Yeah. That was the first thing, because Gia texted me talking about having brunch with Makuga, and the first thing I asked was, "Did you get to meet Amanda?" And she was
was really funny because
unfortunately, no.
It was the three of us at brunch, and we were talking about Bachelor a lot because that's our lives. And Makuga was talking about his wife. He's being like, "Yeah, it's like every Monday it'll be Bachelor Monday, and we're watching, and I'll be texting." And she's like, "Who the fuck are you texting? Is it Tim again?" And he goes, "Yeah, of course." And Gia's like, "I have the exact same situation. Like, who the fuck are you texting? Oh, it's Makuga." Mm-hmm. Gotta love it.
Also, hi guys. Welcome to this week's pre-show.
Chowder!
Oh my God. Did you say chowder?
I did say chowder.
Why?
I thought it would catch Joey off guard.
It did.
It always
Catch you off guard, Joey.
I heard Joey squeal earlier. What was that?
Oh, I was just stretching.
Okay.
You know, sometimes, almost always stretching feels better when you like get out the stretching noises, you know?
Yeah.
And I kind of forgot that people were here because it was so quiet.
Yeah. But we heard you all throughout the land. Chance Carter says, "Hey Tim, how bad is Colton as a bachelor? Because I'm not a fan." Yo, he sucks. Like, he might go down as one of the worst bachelors of all time. There was like 6 girls that left on their own accord throughout the season. Like, I think it's a record setting where they're like, "Yeah, we're out."
I'm not really feeling it.
Like, you kind of suck. And Kevin A. Sex says, "Hey Tim, why'd you flake on Cool Greg for Fastlane? We need answers." I didn't mean to flake on him. And then I did flake on him, but then I unflaked. He ended up coming over anyways.
Boo, boo, boo.
Where
was James Burke?
Probably at his house. Cool Greg didn't want to watch with James because he wanted to keep the takes hot for the show.
Gosh, you're
which
smart.
I appreciate.
Smart.
But I'm also like, or just don't do that so we can all party at my place, which is why I flaked. I'm like, oh, well, if it's not going to be a thing, then let's not make it a thing. He didn't tell me he had no other way to watch the show besides watching on his phone. So when he tweeted that, I'm like, fuck that, come over.
Yeah.
Like, watch on my beautiful TV. Was it not beautiful, Cool Greg?
Oh, it was beautiful and it was fun.
Yeah.
Gio was making funny little noises in the other room. It was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Just be happy Nick's not here.
That's so funny.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Greg. How are you?
Andrew Feisner says, "Tim, what are the chances of Studio Ghibli in review?" I would say 0. I don't think that'll ever happen.
Is that like the little cat?
Totoro? Well, and Kiki's Delivery Service.
I
Yeah,
love Kiki.
me too.
Kiki, do you love me? And I don't know. This
Thank
song my wife sings, I don't know. This
Are you
song,
writing?
oh. Kiki, Kiki. Ba, 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 ba. Bite, bite. They go bite, bite in the darkness. When you're trying to sleep, bite, bite in the darkness.
What the hell is wrong with you? Dude, today on Internet Explorers, we watched a fun clip of this girl that it might be your daughter, actually. We need to find this again. How can I find it?
He's got the doc, or you can get over the docs still open over the docs. You got docs.
I don't know where he'll find the docs
Docs.
at.
I've been doxed.
Oh my gosh.
Cool, Greg.
Yo.
You know the runs of shows?
Yeah.
Like, if I was like, hey, pull up the Internet Explorer's run of show, could you find that?
Probably, but give me a second.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a good week.
It has been.
It's been a good weekend.
It's been a great week. It's Monday.
Yeah. How do you feel about cooking? Oh, there we no. Wait. What is this?
Because you're the time code.
Oh shit. Go all the way up. I didn't know he did all that shit down there.
And here's the
Whoa. This is not it. This is not it, in fact. That's cool. Go up to the Google search bar and just type in internet. Let's see if it works. There we go. Down 1. Yes, that worked. Okay. Down. Go to the one that says Comical Genius. It's in the middle of that chunk right there. Yeah, there we go. We're going to watch this video again. It's a minute long, and this is Greg Miller's...
Lay it on me.
I don't know what.
Can I hear it? Can I hear it? Am I going to be able to hear it? Can the kids see it? Can the kids see it? Can I hear it? Can the kids can see it? I can hear it. Cool Greg, show the kids. Show the kids and let me see it. And let me hear it.
Show.
Cool
One
Greg, can I hear it? I can't see it. Can I hear it?
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Joey!
We don't cross paths enough, which
Joey!
is dumb because
I
our
know,
office
right?
is
It's
like
so
this
small.
big.
Me and Joey never get to hang out. I wonder why.
You guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay, here's the duck. I'm gonna point at parts of the body of the duck, and you have to say them out loud. Ready? What is that? Foot. That. Tail. That. Beak. Eyeball. Okay, so there's one part. There was one part of this duck I did not point. What is it? The wing. Yes. Keep that in your head. Okay. Put out your thumbs like this. Okay. I need you to say that part of the animal. Oh no. 10 times fast.
Wing, 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 wing.
Hello? Pure comical genius!
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I would be happy if that was my
Slow
daughter.
build,
I'd be
man.
happy if that was my daughter.
Oh man.
Today on the bus I got on, sat down on the long part of the Muni there, the long seats. And I was at one end and the other end was a little girl, we'll say 7 years old, 6 years old, reading a Justice League graphic novel. And I was like, you are awesome. And I busted out my Runaways graphic novel, because I've been carrying that out since the Chris Anka thing, and I've been slowly chipping away at it here and there. And I was like, I should give this to her. And then I said, no, you can't. 36-year-old men can't approach 7-year-olds on it with no parent around.
No.
And be like, hey, you want this comic? That ends badly.
No.
That doesn't play the
You're
way
coming
you
from a
want
good
it to.
place. Coming from a
Exactly.
good place,
And I
but-
think there's a 90% chance it would have been fine. Other percent chance, she's got a gun. I'm dead on the Muni right now. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Bullet ricocheted through, well, it killed me. Ricocheted off a pole, went out a window, shot a cop. Now she's got everybody in there hostage. She's like, this escalated, this escalated.
Little 7-year-old with them guns. I appreciate it. I can see it. Painted a picture for sure.
Now, Mr. Yasmin 300 asked a great question. Greg, will you do this joke to Jen? And there's a great chance I might actually.
Please record that.
Oh my God,
that's
I might
so
do
good.
it. I might do it.
Andrew Feisner says classic Claudia Miller.
I rewatched that doodle drawing thing. It's so good.
So good, man.
Shout out.
Kyle's amazing.
Thank you.
That's the one where I do the red hots to somebody, right?
Oh man.
Dude, Chance Carter says, bets on who's going to be the new Bachelorette. Mine's on Hannah. Here's the thing, Hannah G or Hannah B, because we all thought it was going to be Hannah G. Makuga convinced me. It's fucking Hannah B. Hannah
Really?
Beast, as we call her.
Is Hannah? Which one is the one that just was like, nah, I'm out last week or the week before, or is that neither of them?
That was Cassie.
Cass.
Who? Don't want to spoil it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what that
Did
was
you
for a
get some
second.
inside scoops?
It wasn't inside scoops. It's just like once Makuga like told me what he thinks is gonna happen, I'm like,
That's what's gonna happen.
That's exactly what's gonna happen. Cassie's coming back.
You think?
She's gonna. I bet he
At the
leaves both
finale?
the girls. I think he sends them both home. She's fucking crazy, man.
Ooh.
Although, do we need it to be a 2-night season finale? The answer is no.
But you
But
want
that
it.
would make sense as to
don't.
why
Oh,
it's
really?
a 2-night
That's
one.
not like you.
Dude, no. Like, they ran out of content like 3 weeks ago. Like, they're really dragging this out. Yeah, you're right, Chance Carter. The pageant girl. It's insane.
Did I tell you that I watched Dating Around? I really liked it because
Oh.
it's all the best parts of The Bachelor.
Pretty
just
much.
the beginning
it's just the
part.
watched-
part,
yeah.
like quick
Yeah.
cut, right?
Jen and I watched that too.
Did you see all of them?
On yours? No. We only did the
There's only
first.
4 or 5, I think.
Yeah, we saw what we
There's
needed
only
to
six.
see.
Yeah.
We saw
Started,
what we
man.
needed to
I
see.
know. Though I did kind of want to see, like, I wanted like a follow up of like what happened. Did they go on
I think
more
they will
dates?
do that in the
Ooh,
next season. I
season
imagine.
2.
Yeah. I feel like the episodes get better because they get more like,
The first guy was
changed
real
up.
boring.
Yeah.
Kevin Asax says, "Hey, when is Cool Greg recording the WWE PPV review for Fastlane?"
Later tonight,
Nice.
When's it going up?
tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning,
Woo,
baby.
Patreon.com/kindafunny. You already know this because you're here. It's $1 episode. You couldn't be here without it unless we fucked up again and put the show everywhere.
Andrew
No, I double-checked
Feisner
it.
says Colton said no to the sloth chick. Worst bachelor by default. I don't even watch the show. That's some real shit, dude. The sloth chick, super hot. and just sitting in it was the women tell all, and it's like, who the fuck are you?
What's she doing?
Because like she got sent home night 1.
Okay.
So it's like we didn't know who she was, but she would not shut up. Like she had so much shit to talk to everybody.
She was making
and
her
we're all
point.
like, who are you? And we realized we didn't know who she was because she was in the sloth outfit for the whole first episode. But it was like, oh my God, like if you didn't wear the costume, she would definitely be fine.
Why did she wear the sloth costume to the reunion?
Because she probably should have. But like the reunion's kind of like your audition for Paradise. So
Yeah.
Audition for Paradise.
I will say I'm very excited with how many people in the chat are Bachelor aware. There's more than usual. So,
Is that what
thank
we
you
do
guys.
after Game of Thrones interview? We just do Bachelor
I
recap
honestly
Monday,
thought about it, and I
Tuesday?
talked to Makuga about it, but like I just don't think that there's. It's just not worth the effort of the time, and also that's one of
so
those guilty
much.
pleasures that like I don't feel will make good content to talk about because like the things we have to say are just mean.
Not, yeah.
You know, and that's
Sure,
more of like a you
sure.
keep this in your home type thing.
I feel you.
Good
'Cause
news,
it's people
guys.
You're talking shit about.
Only 2,039 people in front of me to buy Harry Potter and the Cursed Child tickets for
Wow.
myself, Jen, and Cool Greg.
You've been looking at this like all
You can't
day.
go off it. You can't go off it. When it
It's
goes
true.
live, I got 15 minutes to make a purchase.
Yeah. But if you are, since you're already in line, if you want to get more tickets,
We already talked about that. We talked about that 2.5 hours ago. When I get there, the deal's going to be this. It's happening! And then and who wants to come? Joey wants to come. Joey, what is your price threshold on tickets?
I don't. For this, I would pay kind of whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think I got $1,000 seats by the time we
No,
get there.
I
So we'll
don't-
find.
no.
Yeah. All right, that's good.
The thing is, too, is you have to buy 2 tickets because it's a 2-show thing.
That's a great point. Who cares though? You know what
I
I
would
mean?
say I probably don't want to spend more than like $500, which I
Jesus,
don't think.
I was thinking 150 is my limit. So yeah, no, I don't think you have to worry about $500.
Fine.
Panzer says, Tim, any chance you'll film a future Love and Sex Step in front of the sex club?
Great question.
Probably not, just because that area, like we like to do Love and Sex
That's a
stuff
good
in an
point.
area that like has
You
a
won't
lot of
get-
different.
You won't get robbed.
No, it's not that.
They won't throw
You
needles
won't
at
get
you.
robbed there. You're fine there.
Throw needles.
That's
at you.
not that bad there. But we like to do it in areas that we can do 8 episodes in like different angles and shit, and
Yeah.
everything kind of looks the same there. But kind of funny game showcase E3. Definitely
Nice.
get
Nice.
one of the
Yeah,
interludes
yeah.
there with the lower third, the sex club Tim accidentally went to.
That's great. That is really good. We were walking home the other day. Got a zip car. This is Saturday night. Walking home with the PlayStation Pro from here, the Spider-Man one, and a new soundbar I bought. And Jen was so convinced we were gonna get robbed. And I was like, babe, it's 5 o'clock on a Saturday in the sunset. We're fine. We're not
the
anyway,
sunset.
like we're not gonna get knocked over by somebody jogging by with their baby. Like,
Yeah,
we're gonna be
you're
okay.
fine.
Not to mention they're gonna fuck with me.
I can't
already
believe
know where
you
you're
bought
going.
a soundbar. Can't believe it.
Sorry, buddy.
Can't believe it.
Here's the thing about
I'm
it.
insulted.
You should
quite
be.
frankly.
Can I tell
Then
you?
didn't consult you?
Yeah.
Can I tell you? I'll tell you why, and then it'll be an insult, but it's only an insult to me. It's just that we're not the same person. And if I would have done you, we wouldn't have pulled the trigger that day. I wanted to pull the trigger that
You
day.
could have given me a budget. I could have given you an answer right then. It would have just been like, I know this shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah, I hear you. No, I just didn't want to go back and forth. I called Scott Lowe. I trust his opinion, so I called him.
Oh, you
Yeah,
called him.
This is not making you a better case.
Wow.
No, the first case what I was going with is just that Tim is the guy who wants everything and this, that, and I mean, like, look at the monitor I'm playing fucking Division on in there. It's all black. I'm turning over.
embarrassing.
I don't know
It's
what's going
fucking
on.
embarrassing
I don't know
is
how
what
it's
it
going.
is.
Are you talking about the picture because I have to turn up the brightness, or just the fact that I haven't color corrected it at all?
All of it.
Okay.
All of it. Yeah.
How do you color correct a monitor? Back in the day, Roper and Craig Harris had a disc I'd put in, and I'm supposed to do stuff
Yeah,
to.
there's a bunch of shit like that. Like the basic thing that you should do for sure is go to there's rtings.com, rtings.com.
Okay.
And just look up the TV, look up the model, and they just have a chart.
Oh,
and
nice.
you go on the menu. You just
that's fine, that's
That's
fine.
like the basic level.
Sure.
Shit. But like,
I'm a basic level bitch, man, for real.
You just gotta do it.
And that was the other thing too. Is like I've been, I God bless his soul, Cheeks Jr. Rest in peace. I'm future proofing. He always tries to get me that TV at the end of the year. And he's like, man, this TV used to be $4,000. Now I can get it for you $2,000. I'm like, I don't want to spend $2,000 on no fucking TV. I was at Target. And I'm like, 75-inch TV, $800 right here. And I'm like, I know Tim would fucking drive it over. If he saw it in the street, he'd run it over. I'm like, me and Jen are both looking at it like, looks great to me. I don't see what the problem is. I'm Googling reviews. They're like, if you don't care about picture quality, I'm like, that's me. They were like, they were like, oh, it's got an ugly, it's not aesthetically, it didn't have a bezel. It didn't have a big bezel. It's not aesthetically pleasing. And, some other dumb thing about like design where I'm like,
It's not aesthetically pleasing or some other dumb thing.
Is it a
the
giant
centerpiece of your living room?
Is it a giant fucking TV? And they all look the same. They always have the black thing around them now, and it's varying levels of thing. And they don't even have the thing anymore, the bezel. The one I had to, I had to pull the goddamn, I turned out Lucy got a new TV from work. So I went in there to move the one she'd been using that was my old one, the plasma.
Huge, heavy one?
48 inches. I didn't realize it's 11 years old, weighs 1 million pounds. And I was like, oh man, like this has got an ugly ass bezel. That one's got an ugly ass bezel. Yeah. This one didn't. This 75 inch would have been fine. It still will be one day. But again, I just don't need a TV. I don't fucking know. Who cares? Who cares? Here's the thing. I lived this life when I bought the plasma, where I went to fucking Costco with Roper and Craig Harris, and they were insane about all this stuff. The fucking Ty Root was there, all confused on his own. We just ran into him. It was weird. And so we found the TV. We bought the TV.
Did you guys just run into Ty like the airport?
Yeah, this is how it works with Ty Root. And we brought it home, and they had the color correction. They like put the fear of God. Now it is 2019. All TVs are fine. Everything's fine. I go to these Sony events. I'm in front of like a 90-inch TV playing fucking Days Gone. I'm like, this is fine. This is great.
That doesn't matter though. Like that's the problem. Is like we're not talking about being in an event around a bunch of 90-inch screens. That belittles it all. That makes it not seem as important as it is when it is tuned to your living room. It's just you and the TV. You know what I mean? You go to Best Buy and a 75-inch TV looks small when there's a 90 next to it. Sure. And the 90 doesn't look big. It's all mind tricks.
It's all perspective.
Chewbacca just says, I just dropped $3K on a new TV. It matters, Greg. What TV did you get? Because that sounds like you got the LG OLED.
Well, with the $2,200 I'm saving, I'll fucking buy Cheeks Jr. a coffin. All right.
That's good. That's real good.
But no, it's never an insult to you. It's just I just feel like you're on another level about it that I'm just never going to be at.
I just feel like with your interest in the games that you're interested in.
Yeah.
Your Horizons,
your
sure. Last
Beautiful.
of Us Part 2,
my Division 2s,
like, Division 2. I'm not sure of the HDR
fidelity
stuff
quality.
there.
Oh, HDR.
But and like just with all of that, but like Sony's first parties make such good use of these technologies that it's like it does matter. Like it really does matter. And you have the Xbox One X. Do you have the PS4 Pro? Right?
Oh yeah, the PS4 Pro. I did not.
Like you're so close. Like you're just so close to it just being right.
Just get me a TV at $1,200 maybe.
But that's the thing, we can. Okay. We totally can. Okay. Like really, 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 really.
And you just know how I am too, though. Just the TV I have at home, nothing's wrong with it. Right? The reason we were looking at TVs was the idea we were trying to kick around again. Do we want to go crazy and have 2 TVs in the living room? One for whatever, playing games, one I can play games, I can watch it. And it was the thing of just like, is no matter how, and God bless her soul, may she rest in peace, future proofing. Jen tried to spin it a million different ways and just couldn't. Where it's just like, oh, you're not into this idea. And that's totally fine because I got the game screen. So when I really need to play something, I can play on the game screen and sit on the ground and do that. And it's fine.
I will say, the times that I've been at your house and you've had the TV set up is fucking dope.
Sure, no, it's amazing. Yeah, I love it too. But like Jen's just not all about it, and I understand that.
Yeah, you have to figure out the right
it's just
aesthetic.
She brings up a great
when it's on the orange bench, but if you like got a set
and that's what we were looking for, and that was another problem. We went to fucking Pier 1, we went to Cost Plus World Market, Target,
another great
and
one.
like just none of them had the right vibe for what we were looking for.
Pier 1, really?
Yeah, because it's like it needs to be 2 entertainment centers, so you're looking for 2 matching entertainment centers probably to put side to side.
Yeah,
that big. I just couldn't find one we wanted, and that was like just part of it though.
Yeah,
because I could tell she was not sold on the idea, and it's that thing of it really doesn't happen often. Where I'm like, I really want to play something. She's like, I want to play something, or I want to watch something. But now the division's here. You know, what do you know?
Gia has the bedroom TV, my old TV. 49 inches, LG. It was nice for the time. It still is nice, but you know, RIP. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
We're in a new world, baby.
Is that when she's giggling?
You're familiar with my TV.
I am. It's great. Granted, it's not like we're watching anything super crazy.
That's true. That's true.
Just a lot of true crime stuff.
Okay. It's not my TV's fault. TV's perfect.
Guys, we're down to 1,494. 1,494 people in front of me to buy tickets.
How many people do you think are behind you?
I don't even want to think. Nor do I want to think about how many shows or how many tickets aren't available now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's here for like almost 6 months, if not more than that.
That's the same thing with Christmas, but it's gone before you know it.
I didn't think about that one.
Santa's
more than
rolling
I
around
want
everywhere.
to,
You know how it is. You know how Santa's.
But
oh man. See, that's the thing is like I do agree with you to an extent that TVs are TVs now, but like there is a threshold to that where it's like there are many amazing TVs where you can't really go wrong at a certain level, but there is like a weird place where you're just like You're so close. You're so close.
I was looking at reviews. I wasn't just gonna buy any old dirt bag. You know what I mean? It was like, hey, this is a good.
The biggest problem though is gaming.
Yeah.
It's like the lag and the latency on these 4K TVs is serious fucking business, and it can fuck up your shit pretty bad.
Okay.
But
TV, I would come to you for help with.
yeah.
Soundbar is the same thing. I'm just like, whatever. You know what I mean?
How
Like,
much was the soundbar?
I did a $150 one.
Okay.
That was on sale too, so it was down from like $175. Cool. It's the Sony whatever the fuck.
The low end Sony.
Yeah.
But that's fine. If that was your budget, that probably would have been.
It wasn't even a budget.
Anyways.
At that, here's what it was: is that, at the old place I had surround sound, that Vizio setup that I liked a lot, and then through years of us having to move everything in that fucking house for Kind of Funny, all the connectors in the back fell out, and so it's been sitting in the closet forever. I was like, we're getting a zip card to go look around and maybe do this thing. I called a couple speaker repair spots. They're like, oh, we don't know. We're not gonna touch that shit.
Surround sound nowadays, in my expert opinion,
Please.
is you only get that if it's like you have a
home theater
set up that like it's not things being moved around stuff, because sound bars somehow are good.
Yeah.
Like they've been shit for years, but this Dolby Atmos technology changing the damn game, making it feel like you're hearing shit all around you because they bouncing sound off ceilings and shit. It's really impressive.
Even this one, the thing that the surround sound had solved for, and then I had lost in the transfer of power to the new place, was that we're watching movies, Fast and Furious in particular, and it's like we have it cranked up to like 90, and it's not even that loud, and it's like we can hear them and the explosions are too loud, so you're dialing it down, dialing it up, you know what I mean? Trying to fucking ride the snake here for fucking audio to hear what the hell anything Vin Diesel's saying.
Ride that snake, yeah.
So it was time to get a new one, and it was great. It's been great all weekend since we had it.
Soundbars, again, like they're one of those things that I talked so much shit about for years because they sucked, and all of a sudden,
We forgot. Sorry.
I hate you. I hate Nick so much.
Nick forgot about the podcast, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else?
I have a sterling personality.
All right, go away.
All right, go away.
I bet he doesn't even have onion rings. You know what I mean?
I wonder why they would have onion rings.
Because they're doing a stupid KFAF bit.
I know, but why?
And all it is them
That's
having
not
lunch.
what the bit is.
That's the bit. They go out and have lunch.
Yeah,
And they didn't invite the
Every
rest
time.
of us, which is cool. It's not like
Barrett, how does it feel to be the most underappreciated Kind of Funny employee, huh?
I don't know if I am.
All right, get the fuck out of here then.
I don't know. I feel like I'm like
Appropriately
appreciated. Where I'm given enough shit because I'm kind of dumb. But then, I get
Wow,
little
really?
shout-outs.
Honestly, I mean, I don't know you that well, but I wouldn't even put you on top 3 dumb people in the office. Now, come on, man. You're not even on there.
So where are we at with this Harry Potter line right
Currently, we are at 1,304 people in front of me, so we're getting there.
let me know.
We should start honing in on dates, I guess.
Yeah, that's a
So what?
That's a big question.
Performances through October 23rd to May 17th.
You want to get in on this?
Nah,
Tim?
I'm good.
He doesn't like the
Fake
theater.
fan.
I'm Gucci. It's not a fake
Theater?
fan. I'm not a fan.
All right, so October 23rd. I'm assuming opening weekend's gone and I'm not here. Then the next weekend's Extra Life. Then we're into November. I think Poe might be coming somewhere in here.
Okay. Is Poe into Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
Call Poe.
There were really onion rings.
It's shocking.
From IHOP. That's more shocking. What the fuck?
Can you believe that they are fucking served as the hottest plate of food I've ever eaten?
I know. I mean, they're
they're
right out of the
fried.
fryer, right?
Boiling.
We also got
boiling acid.
we got mozzarella sticks at one point.
Oh, nice.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Don't ruin the bet.
They get like 10 of them.
Nobody even knows it's a bit, so you just said it was a bit, dum dum.
Just saying they had really good mozzarella sticks.
Don't ruin the bet that you guys concede on Wednesday at KFAF 11 a.m.
You're not even talking to the microphone.
Are you ready to sit down, or are you just coming to do it?
I'm ready to party, dog.
Andy, how does it feel to be the most underappreciated Kind of Funny employee?
Just cycle out.
Yeah.
One by one.
Don't worry about it.
I like the way. Oh, I don't know why I have that stuck in my head.
And also, I don't know why you forgot the lyrics.
What is it? I like the way you move. Yeah, I don't know why.
You know, like the.
Bird cry. Bird cry. You call him Poe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pee pee.
Barrett, Kevin's going.
Hey,
Barrett,
Poe,
cool.
it's
Tilt
Greg. You're
shot
on the
down
Kind of
a
Funny
little bit.
podcast. How are you?
Yeah, just go down.
Hey, where do you come down on Harry Potter?
Love it.
Right there.
Where do you come down on theater?
And what?
Theater.
Little up. Just a little. Right. That's good.
What is that?
Like plays and stuff, like going to the theater.
Theater.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't do it very often.
Have you seen Harry Potter play the Cursed Child or whatever?
No, I'm considering buying the book though.
Okay.
I'm trying to check that one. I've not gone and done that yet.
I don't want to alarm you. Currently, I am only 1,065 people away from buying tickets for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Do you want me to buy you a ticket if during that time you might be out here?
Is it going to be in San Francisco?
Yeah.
It's a 4-hour play.
It's a 4-hour play, Poe.
Oh yeah, I'd settle in for that. No problem.
Yeah, I mean, we suffered through fucking Lord of the Rings, you know what I mean? We can easily get through something we enjoy.
18 hours of Hobbit.
Yeah, no, I'd totally be down for that.
Best
All
picture.
right, then I'll keep you posted eventually. But yeah, you better hope these 1,065 people don't buy tickets on that day.
All right, sounds good.
All right, bye.
Right.
About 50 nominations.
Suicide Squad? How are these onion rings?
They're good.
All
You
right.
tell me.
All right.
You tell me.
They're good. Really? All right. Well, they're getting
I thought they were
more
pretty
honest
good.
by the day.
We didn't eat too much of them because we ordered a lot of food, and then those came real hot. And then Kevin burned his mouth because, in his words, "Oh, it squirted hot juice into my mouth."
I dropped soda all over him.
Andy immediately got a Diet Coke. This is not even a joke. And he got it. And
the bit.
People are gonna think that this is a bit.
It's not a bit.
It is just me with my heavy ass IHOP menu, kind of like barely on, and suddenly it just tips over.
what happened was, he went to put the menu down, but didn't realize the Coke was behind it, and the sheer volume of the menu just pushed it, and it went all. I took pictures.
Man,
You want to
right
see,
on,
Kev?
Kev.
You want to see it? I took pictures for you.
Big Kev got wet.
I felt so horrible.
So if you see, that's Kevin. That's Kevin. Right. That's
Is
me.
this on Twitter yet, or are you
Not
saving
yet,
it for the
not
show?
yet. I'm saving it. That's Kevin right there. And he's taking that look is I don't take a picture of me.
felt so
And then that look
horrible.
also is don't zoom in on a picture of me.
You're the
I
worst.
could not believe how bad it was, man.
So Greg, really quick.
Yeah.
When
Is
you
that
get to
mic
number,
up? Is that mic up?
who cares?
Okay. Fair.
If you get to number one spot in the
Guys,
line,
941 right now.
Okay. Could I, if you have space available, could I?
Can
ask
you give me a pen?
Yeah.
We're gonna start writing down how many people I need here.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get you a pen.
Should I get 2 for you?
Yeah.
For your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Or a new girlfriend by the time we get there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He fucking gets around. He's like a bad penny.
When you get to one, you let me know how much they cost. Maybe
Oh,
I'll
I mean,
get
we
some
have
more.
15 minutes once we get there.
Yeah.
We'll stop this podcast dead in its tracks.
Because you
to
can
figure
buy
some-
what, 11 of them, man?
9.
9?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you're through. Thank you. Thank you. This is a nice pen. Ramada. You don't see that every day, you know?
Ramada Inn.
Yeah. When you're here, you're at the Ramada.
I hope that they one day, like, it turns out that, like, they're run by just awful people, right? Like, yeah, like horrible people. And then we would be able to say, Ramada out. I just want to be able to say that.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Like, because of Ramada Inn, but, like, when they're done, it's like Ramada out. You know? You can see the headline, New York Times.
Yeah. How do we feel
York
about
Daily.
this caption for Instagram? Andy spilled his drink all over Kevin's special place.
I love it.
Is there a picture?
Yeah. There's a close up too.
You got cool guy with that.
Or that, or Andy spilled his drink on Kevin and I laughed. Which one do you like better?
Either are fine.
I'm gonna go with the laughed one then.
Do a big Kev wet.
Kev, wet.
Like, you can record a
Well, it's funny
caption.
when you-
like an audio
Oh, when
caption.
you see that spelled out, you're gonna. That's how you're gonna say. Kev wet. Meow meow.
I was really disappointed that John Drake had no idea what Milk Mommy was. Because it seems like
He's a
when
fake fan.
when he replies to the KFAF tweets where you'd think that, I mean, there's segments where it's all we talk about is Milk Mommy.
But I feel like lots of times that's gonna be on. It's kind of background noise, and so when Kevin comes
true.
on, people probably drone out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's fine.
Hey, you and Paula? Okay. Then I'm going to probably shoot away from the Poe weekend because that would put us over. Right now I got me, Cool Greg, Jen, Poe. Oh, no. Hold on. I put Poe twice. This all works out then.
You gonna put me on this?
No, do you want to?
What weekend on this?
No, I've already seen it.
Yeah,
I saw
you
with
liked it though, right?
Saw that with the original cast in London. No big deal.
Well, they all got the accent then. Here
all
it'll be
with-
Americanized.
with the
so it's
original
me,
cast
Cool Greg, Jen,
in
Poe,
London.
Joey, Bear 2, Paula, Kev.
What weekend are you thinking?
If we're going to try to get Poe involved, it's going to be November 13, 14, 15, 16, somewhere in there.
November.
No. I mean, it starts in October.
And it ends in May.
And also keep in mind that these tickets opened about 3 hours ago. I don't know what we're going to see.
You're not going to be able to get tickets
This is
for
pre-sale.
a year. It's going to be like a year from now you'll get a ticket. I don't mean like
It's
waiting.
not Hamilton.
I mean, no, dude. When I went to get the
moron.
tickets for The Cursed Child, granted it was the first run in London with the original cast. Not a big deal. I saw the original cast.
You already
Suck
said
it,
that.
everyone. You all suck. When I went to get tickets, it was like you can't get a ticket in like the span of a year from now. You have to wait forever.
But this is pre-sale that I signed up for, so I'm pretty exclusive.
They're going to give you a date that's sometime in like 2020.
Everybody hated the book, right?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Funny podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the producer / seducer, Nick Scarpino.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm a little sick to my stomach. We
Oh,
had a
here
lot
we
of weird
fucking go.
food.
You know what I mean? I'm glad you can turn it
Today.
on for KFAF and you got to crash it down for this show.
I mean, conservatively, me and Andy just crushed a bit. For
Greg, just so you know, I'm ready to go, dude.
That's right, my Hispanic heartthrob, Andy
Yeah,
Cortez.
no problem.
Choo-choo.
You're wearing the blue one, too. The blue hoodie. I like this one.
Well, it's warmer than
Blue.
it usually is. Like, I normally wear like the hoodie with a heavier jacket on top
Sure,
of it.
yeah.
But it's like, what's going on with the weather today? It's been fucking
We're
40
hitting our
degrees.
summer, man. We're hitting our summer finally.
Indian summer.
Yeah. Over there. Forbes. 30 under 30. Like I was gonna say the pure one.
Yeah.
It's fucking Tim. It's
It's
Tim.
me.
Tim's
Y'all
here.
are-
Tim
It's
Gettys.
Tim.
You know what I mean?
It's
Why do we need the pomp, sir? If you're just joining us because you didn't watch the pre-show, which you can get on patreon.com/kindoffunny, where you can watch us record the show live. Maybe you're watching on YouTube later. Maybe you're listening on podcast services later. I don't want to get you too excited. We are 611 people away
Holy
from
crap,
being
this is speeding
in the
up.
front of the line for the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Buy tickets for Cool Greg. And now everybody.
How is this going to work? So you just pick whatever weekend they give you the first, because they're going to give you like a range of weekends.
They
probably,
give me,
like.
they say in 15 minutes I can buy up to 9 tickets.
And
We
you
have
get-
a 9-person list right now if we do it on the weekend post here.
This is like waiting in line for Marufuku ramen on the Yelp
But what
app.
I'm saying is,
Me
what
and Gia
weekend
woke up on
are we
Sunday.
allowed to say what weekend Poe's going to be here? Because if
Yeah.
it's a weekend in the next couple months,
Right now,
you're not getting.
No. Well, I mean
tickets
the November
okay,
13th.
you might be able to get November.
but that's
tickets.
that's going to still be within the first month of the show being live, because it doesn't start till late October.
Oh shit! Yeah, you ain't getting tickets to like.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna
2020.
play it as live. You know what I mean? Barrett's buying a
it ends
ticket
in
for
May.
his girlfriend or his girlfriend once we get there. That's what he said.
Go ahead, Tim.
In case he has a new girlfriend.
Woke up Sunday morning.
Future-proofing.
I was like, let's get fucking Marufuku. She's like, let's fucking go. I'm like, just check if we can get on the wait list. Wait list closed for the day. It was like 11 a.m.
You can't do that. No. You can't quit there. It will open up eventually. It's not closed for the day by any means. It'll close once they've sort of reached
pockets of
capacity.
closure?
Yeah. So like,
Okay, good to know.
So Marufuku reopens at 5 p.m. and they're open until 9 or so. And sometimes if you get on right at 5, like when they're open, it'll say waitlist is closed. It'll sort of open up around
Okay.
6:30, but don't expect to get in until like 9 or 9:30.
Good. Good to know. Next time. There's always a tomorrow.
Great.
There is always a
DDR.
tomorrow.
Dance
Mark.
Dance Revolution. There's always a tomorrow.
I would have assumed that was a James
Annie.
Bond
tomato?
movie.
Annie.
What are they Italian?
007 movie.
There's always a tomato.
Tomorrow. Forget about it.
You're turning it around. You're turning around that rock in your stomach.
Crushed it.
If you didn't know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kind of Funny podcast. Each and every week, 4 best friends gather on this table, each bringing whatever they want to talk about to you, such as being number 508 in line. It's happening.
Wow, it's really
Nobody panic. If you like that, go to patreon.com/kindoffunny, where you can watch us record the shows live. You can be a part of them. You can get them ad-free pre and post shows as well. If you have no bucks to toss our way, don't worry about it. Each and every Friday, the show posts on youtube.com/kindoffunny and podcast services around the globe. Housekeeping for you. Guess what, Kansas City? We're coming to rock your fucking faces off.
God, yeah, we are.
March 30th, Saturday. It's coming up very quickly. We will be there partying at the Flying Saucer at night. There's no cover. You can come right in. You can buy your own beer, though. If you want to go the extra mile, though, and not just go to the meetup, we are doing a bunch of Planet Comic-Con panels. Tim is hosting a panel with the Rangers, the Power Rangers.
The original Red Ranger and the second original Black Ranger.
That's
which
awesome.
is like
From the movie.
the Black Ranger from the movie.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
thing.
Meanwhile, Nick's doing Henry Winkler. Well, not doing him. He's doing an interview panel with him. See how it goes. And I'm doing a panel with Mick Foley, and then I'm doing a separate panel with Tom Welling, Michael Rosenbaum, and Dean Kane. That's right.
And
That's
then
your band panel.
we're all doing a panel.
The Kind of Funny
including
panel.
Andy.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh, neat.
Bring it back home, guys.
Yeah, oh, wow. All right. All right. And then remember, New York, we're with you the weekend after next. Always go. 421 right now?
421.
We're almost there. Always go to kindafunny.com/events so you can keep up with the Kinda Funny World Tour as we roll throughout this continent and then over to London.
I'm kind of bummed about New York today. I found something out. You guys are all hopped up on these Harry Potter tickets that I can
Are we
care less
hopped
about.
up on them? Okay, you know what? You come in here and talk about shit I don't give a shit about every day.
The Minaj show, right?
There
Patriot
it is,
Act.
there
I'm
it
like,
is.
oh, they record in New York. I was like, I want to fucking go to the show. They're just skipping out on April. They shoot every
It's not
week.
fair.
And
It's
then
not fair.
April, they're just like, nah.
Really? Wow.
It's rude.
On vacation,
man.
maybe?
I want to see those screens in real life, man.
Yeah.
I want to be there. I want to stand there.
Oh,
Well,
that's 409
I want to thank our Patreon producers, Patrick Higgins, Ty Moore, Kieran O'Donnell, Gabe C., Sam Davis, Mike McLaughlin, Mark Freeman, and Mohammed all took care of us this month over on patreon.com/kindafunny.
Fuck you.
Hard to believe Bert Meg did not return for another one. And today we're brought to you by
Another
Quip, but I'll tell you about that later. For now, it's time to get on with this show. 361, guys. We're
Has
almost there.
Bird Meg reached out after all this?
No.
Really?
He's got to like it, right? Because everybody likes
imagine.
hair in their name. You know?
Sure, yeah.
We said Mark Freeman's name wrong for a while. He didn't like that.
Everyone likes hearing their name.
Yeah.
Do people like hearing their name being laughed at?
I mean, by their best friends, yeah. Because
Yeah.
again, I clarified. It wasn't anything funny about the name. Bert Meg isn't a funny name, especially just when you're going down the list of names and that pops in there right before pizza time or
just
whatever.
one syllable,
Bert
syllable.
Meg.
Yeah.
Bert Meg. It almost sounds like a made up one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You like look over there. What do you see? A Bernaise sauce. Bert. What do you look over there?
Sure.
I'm making
I'm right there with you.
I'm making Ladon. Meg.
Yeah,
it is.
right
You know what I
there
mean?
with you. Oh my God, it's a megalodon.
Did you watch that movie, The Meg?
No.
I did. I watched it at a drive-in theater with
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you watched it on a plane because I've seen it on the planes.
No.
I can't believe they named that movie The Meg. Like, I feel like that movie
Bad.
was not going to do well regardless, but like,
Did it not do
I
well?
feel like they
I mean,
kinda
don't get me
shot
wrong. I don't think
themselves in
it.
their foot.
I don't think it did like well in terms of like.
I don't know. I'd be willing to bet it did not do
Who's at control?
that well.
Can you look up The Meg and tell me how it did? I'd love to click off this thing, but I'm at 294 right now for Cursed Child.
Oh my
And you said
God.
Cursed. Is it the Cursed Child?
Cursed.
Oh, I don't like that. It says Cursed.
It's a
How do I know the
megalodon.
difference between Cursed and Cursed?
It depends on what country you're in.
Ooh, I'm sorry. What was it?
UK.
If you're in the UK, it's cursed. That's
Box
like
office.
ad-
Do they
Biden-
ever say Cursed?
They said that kid is cursed.
What do you guys want?
Oh.
It hit 530 million. It costs like 180 million.
Oh,
To
so
make.
that's a big
Really?
success.
Have you guys seen the Meg?
Yeah. We were just talking about this.
Great.
No, but it's a movie. No, it's a movie, all right.
Great movie. It's a megalodon.
It was
my
well, Jen and I were back in Chicago,
You
and
don't
we
know
wanted to
me.
get away
You
from
don't
everybody,
know
so we went to a drive-in to see it for the first time ever. And I took my mom's car, or her new car, or whatever, new car to
Lexus,
me.
what she got? She
No,
got
it's
one
some
Ford?
it's some kind of like SUV, thing.
Jeep.
American.
But we got there and could not for the life of me figure out how to turn on the car and have it like with the air on, but not have the lights
Engine
on.
be going. Oh.
So every time I tried, like it was like 1,000,000 degrees. There's mosquitoes everywhere, and so I'd be like, you're trying to turn it, roll, and then you turn it on, and all the lights go everywhere. It turned out you had your parking brake on. I got home and was reading the manual. I was like, motherfucker, you know what I mean? We were just melting there eating fucking hot dogs.
Maybe go to a real movie theater next time. Do
Well,
they
it was
have
something
those?
different. It was something outside of the ordinary.
Well,
You know,
what did we learn from this?
don't fucking do anything
Don't
outside
stray.
the ordinary.
Yeah,
Do the
exactly.
exact
Yeah.
same thing
They
you
fucking
always
knocked
do.
it out of the park with those beautiful reclining seats, air conditioning,
Oh, at the Dolby.
popcorn. Man, I went to see Captain Marvel this weekend, and I walked up, and literally, they're making the brand new popcorn, like hot, fresh popcorn. It's like literally as I looked down, I was like, oh, there's no popcorn, and I swear to God, timing was perfect. Look up, it starts overflowing in the thing, pop, 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 pop. And this one guy was like, hey, can I get some of that fresh popcorn? And the woman behind was like, so many people are coming here to see this movie. It's all fresh popcorn, honey. And she said it just like that, and I was like,
Did she say, like was her like her hat crooked, and like all this sweat and like dirt on her? Like it sounds like she's just working nonstop.
Oh, no,
I've been working a 23-hour shift.
I pictured it like a lady at a mom and pop diner. Like, honey, it's all fresh popcorn.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's what I kind of.
Pardon our progress.
Yeah.
We went to see Captain Marvel, and there's always the question of, is Gia going to get a fucking snack? Spoilers, she
always is, yeah.
This is the one time she was like, you know what?
No
I'm not
snacks
going
for
to get
me.
the popcorn. I'm just not going to do it. It's totally fine. And she's standing there. Some guy just walks up to her and was like, hey, I bought too much popcorn. Do you want some popcorn? And she was like,
Hell
She
yeah.
just got free popcorn.
I wouldn't trust
Wait,
that
yeah, I
popcorn.
know. Where was this
That guy
exchange
came on that
happening?
popcorn.
He came right from the.
Oh, God.
That guy
He clearly just came from the thing and had 2 things of popcorn.
was the popcorn like moist? Did he fucking blow a load on it? 'Cause
Jesus.
Yeah.
We're all
Little
thinking it,
butter
but you fucking went right there.
I'm just saying, if people if don't accept free popcorn, don't accept free candy, and never get into the back of a
You don't know
stranger's
how
thing.
to-
Greg, time, it's my turn.
It's your turn, Greg.
We are being directed to the website. Everybody, don't panic.
Man, I wish we could see this.
I felt really.
Skycam.
I wish we could see this.
I felt really.
Credit card information.
I
That's
felt
fair.
bad for
Don't- maybe
people
not
who have like
Skycam.
that super special AMC pass thing because they
Movie
were.
stubs.
Normal people.
Stubs.
Well, I was. Everybody in the non-special AMC line was getting called up first, and you could tell people in the
It's
AMC.
strategy.
The fucking best, dude.
You need to make the call. You need to know what to do.
Right, but there was like 7 people in the AMC line and like
You
one
nervous right
person
now?
and me, and they called both of us, and the people in the AMC line were like, "What the
now,
fuck is going
if
on?"
memory serves me correctly, Greg, you don't like Harry Potter that much.
Oh, I like Harry Potter.
You like it enough to sit in a 4-hour.
I do. I don't like
Theatrical
Harry
play?
Potter enough to watch all the movies again. I enjoyed watching the movies the first time. I enjoy Harry's story, you know, a young magic man.
Yeah, just
so,
like
yeah,
just like
okay.
Elton John. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's a young
exactly.
rocket man.
And so that was the thing I was talking about, right? Oh my!
oh my
fucking
god!
Premium tickets for $279 to $289.
Jesus Christ.
Price A plus a current refreshment package. Price A just alone. Price B.
I feel like
Price
you just want to
C.
want price E.
No, I'm thinking price C.
How close are you,
Right?
Andy,
40
to getting
probably.
AMC?
Yeah, that sounds 140 is
Not
fine,
close.
right?
What does price C get you?
I don't know. It's per seat
It's
per part.
cheaper.
No,
I don't go enough.
Per
It's
seat per
cheaper
part.
than what you did.
240.
So it's 240 per seat
Yeah.
per part because it's 2 parts. So what are you gonna get? You gonna go?
I think let's look at price C and see available
Per seat
shows.
per part?
I mean, look. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. If
it's
you buy,
two different plays.
yeah,
Are
it's
you serious?
literally 2 nights.
It's
sometimes.
2-hour play, 2-hour play.
If you want to do it in two, they
I did it in one
recommend
day.
doing it in the same day.
Don't do it in the same day.
Why not?
Do it in the same
You're
day.
Nick. You're an
So
old fogey.
much.
These are the guys that talk shit about Lord of the Rings, dude. These guys.
It's a play.
These guys.
It's totally
Spending
different.
$150 to watch a 4-hour thing on stage.
It's theater.
dude.
It makes me educated.
These guys.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If they were like, hey, we're going to redo the Desolation of Smaug on fucking stage
loser.
for 4 hours, wouldn't you go see that?
No, those movies weren't good.
But they sing sometimes. What if they were gonna do Lord of the Rings 3, Viggo Mortensen's character story? I forget his name. What was his name?
Aragorn?
Aragorn's tale. And it was
Aragorn.
3 hours of Lord of the Rings. We're gonna walk and find some rings.
I don't know what point you're trying to make here.
Where are we getting here?
Wouldn't you go see a Lord of the Rings live stage play if it was like dope as fuck? And like a continuation of the story.
If it was dope as fuck, yeah.
Like, what if it was hey, spoilers for Lord of the Rings, you haven't seen it. What if it was like a 3-hour long play where they go to wherever they go at the end of Lord of the Rings, where it's like, I'm going with the elves to the Elf Island.
All right.
Don't you want to see the Elf Island?
Now, here's the thing.
Oh, we're
Everybody
very, very
considers Harry Potter a Christmas franchise. We're into December 2019.
Yeah.
We could, it looks like, do it on the 14th, back-to-back shows.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that would be the day after the Christmas party. As we know, I usually vomit to death that
We
day.
can move the Christmas party.
I don't have to.
We're not doing it.
We can do it
We're
on the
not doing it.
21st. Joe, when are you going to go do anything? Oh, maybe Jen wants to go do
Man,
something.
I'm starting to feel sweaty from all that
14th
food, Nick.
sounds pretty good.
14th is a smart idea because you
Okay.
guys might have to travel.
How much is it?
I'm with
We're
Tim.
working on all that.
Christmas party in the office, pizza. That's it.
Hell yeah.
You're not buying crazy.
Right now, we're looking at 139 tickets.
I'm in.
But that's a piece. So if you're doing 2 shows,
I
260.
said I'm in. 560. Whoa.
He immediately
No, that's not what I said.
He immediately starts
Oh, no,
complaining
for
about
you
it.
it would be. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I'm in.
oh my God.
Oh my god.
When you see it spelled out, do you want to spend $2,500 on
$2,700. There's a $193
Right
fee.
now,
For 9 people, though.
right now I'm doing that like that GIF or the meme of the guy like at the 2 red buttons with the giant sweat. Do I really click this right now? I'm in, guys. Are we in?
I'm in.
$2,750.
And we're gonna be roast seeing it up.
It's only $300 a person.
Oh, we're in
Which
a
sounds
balcony.
like a lot. Because it is.
That's how much this bullshit costs, though.
But I
That's how
like
much
the
stage
theater.
price
I never
costs,
go to the theater. I'm doing it.
It's worth
December
it.
14th, right?
Oh, hold on. I fucked up. We only have 8
December
people.
14th.
You know where I want to be going? In LA, they're doing the Metal Gear Solid Symphony. Yeah.
You just fucked
I
up.
said the Zelda
I
one
know.
that I saw here was
With
great.
John
just fucked
Burke.
up. Because the next
Does all of
showing,
it.
February 28th.
I don't give a shit when I see
If
it.
they come down SAP, let's go.
I'm down.
I'm in.
Honestly, December is perfect because that's when not a lot of shit's happening.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Well, now everything's just pinwheeling. I just forgot that it wasn't going to work for Poe. I should have just bought 9 tickets. Why did I buy all 9?
Fuck Poe. Well, if you have 9 tickets, someone will go.
Well, you should have said that. Why? It's too late now. Now I'm just pinwheel of death.
You could have gotten Andrew Renee or someone to go.
Oh, that's a good point. But then she probably wants to bring John Drake.
No, John Drake does not want to go to a fucking 4-hour Harry Potter
John
play.
Drake either hates or loves fun.
You fucked up so bad. Oh no. Okay, we got it. We
No,
got
it's
it.
still doing it.
No, we got
It's
it.
still just pinwheels
It's
of death.
bringing up tickets. It had to figure out.
Oh my god.
It's gonna crash.
You just
on
made
me.
someone's day because someone was like, I really want to go on the 14th. And
Yeah.
then it was available all of a sudden.
Fuck. I fucking hate making people's days. You know what I mean?
I do, man.
And then it really is just
I've been doing
pinwheeling
that
forever.
for 29 years.
So Andy, you're gonna tell me right now. I say to you.
There we go.
I say to you, Andy Cortez.
Let's get right back into it.
I say 3-hour play, 2 parts.
It's a 4-hour play. It's
they got
2 2-hour plays.
But let me tell you, I'm pitching you on the Lord of the Rings play here.
Oh, okay.
You get with the original cast of the movies.
Oh, okay.
Because
They're
fucking
really old, but
mini guy, what's his name? Elijah Wood, not doing anything.
Any guy.
Not doing anything. Ian McKellen, deathbed. They wheel him out on his deathbed. He's like,
it's gonna be real sad when Ian McKellen dies. Man.
Well, I'm not. I'll be sad.
No, it will
for
be
half
sad.
a day.
Magneto.
I'll be like, oh, he was so great, and then I won't think about it ever again.
Why?
But you don't think about anything ever again.
Great point.
I'm just telling you the truth here. I'm just telling you the truth. Just calling it like I see it.
Oh my god.
All right, looks like we fixed it. It looks like it's back to it. We're still in the C row. Okay.
All right. For audio listeners, we are still in the process of buying tickets to Harry Potter.
Oh, it's cheaper.
Well, yeah.
Because you have one
$300
fewer
cheaper.
ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's $300
Okay,
cheaper.
okay. So that they were purchasing now.
What? Well, like
Saturday.
how? Why would a service fee be $172? What
That's
is
how they make their money.
9 tickets.
like?
The only way to buy it.
As if they're but as if they're using the internet like by the megabyte or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
It's
Convenience
like hotels.
fees.
It's like when you go to a hotel and they're like, oh, the room rate's $125 and your bill is like $300 a night, the room rate.
Oh.
And you're like, why is it California state fee, cleaning fee, towel fee.
My brother took
fee
my
for it not being quiet enough for you to actually be able to sleep fee.
My brother took my nephew to a monster truck thing, sort of thing. He was gonna take my nephew and my nieces and like his other sort of nephews from his wife's side, and the tickets were like I think $15 per person. And the Hot Wheels convenience fee was like $30 per person. No. It was
Hot Wheels convenience fee?
So at the end of the day, it was he just took my nephew because it was so fucking expensive. It was like
I'm fine.
it was like $30, and the
Nick almost just died.
Oh,
here.
really?
He birthed something. He birthed something. I smelled it.
Oh my god.
The food is.
That's how we were in the car when we ate all the chicken
Cool, Greg!
nuggets.
Can I get some Tums?
Do we have some Tums? I'll take some Tums too.
Some Tums.
Anyway, it was $30 for he and my nephew, and it was like $80 for the convenience fees or something.
Cool, Greg, we
like
did
that.
it.
Go.
Tickets
Yeah.
purchased,
No,
buddy.
it's
We got it. We're all set.
Cool G, we're in.
Now, Cool G, have you read this yet?
Get him on the mic.
God. So you don't know what happens in The Cursed Child.
No, or even in the last book, man. I'm supposed to read the last book before I go watch this.
You better read the last book before you watch this.
Yeah, no, I'm scared
It's
that I
gonna
made
blow
that,
your
that
fucking-
promise.
You
but
got
I'm
to.
fine
You
with
have
it.
until December. Looks like it'll probably be the day after the Christmas party if
Cool Greg
that
could
works
read a
out.
Harry
That's a
Potter
page
book
a
in
night.
Once I
fucking
open it,
night.
I'll smack it out. I
Yeah.
just don't know if I'm ready for it.
I understand.
I do want to ask what's underneath the shirt, but I also don't want to know. I want you to tell us on your time.
It's funny you ask what's underneath the shirt.
Oh God, this is
Cool Greg is
Greg
holding
thing.
what looks like.
Can you show people how you're holding the shirt? Come on, camera.
Come on, you can just get behind
You
me.
look like
Vic.
a
Go behind
square
me.
child. You're holding a small square child.
Now,
Greg
If you
knows what
ordered
this
more of those
is. I
stupid
hate this.
play fucking toy things, I swear to God.
for the record, I never ordered them. All right, they were just sent to me.
For the record, when you DM someone and say, please send them to me, that constitutes an order.
all right, I digress.
Fair.
I don't know if you know this. I got some Playmobil toys recently,
I do remember.
and a lot of the comments were super positive. Hey, awesome.
Yeah. Say it with a straight face next time.
You do you. Greg.
Great job, Greg. We're glad to see you, do this. That's amazing. But there were a lot of others of, Greg, you have this power to get things.
Yeah.
Why don't you ever use it to the benefit of anyone else at the table? And I said, that's a great point.
If I was talking shit and you got me something cool, I will feel kind of bad.
Well, then, the PR person who had set up the Playmobil deal hit me up and said, does anyone there like blank?
Yeah.
And I said, I can tell you right now that Tim does like blank.
Oh, it's
and they
Tim,
said,
so
we have
go
a
fuck
special
yourself.
surprise for Tim then.
It's
Cool,
Spyro.
Greg?
It's fucking Spyro.
Don't you love Tony Hawk, Tim?
I do love Tony Hawk.
I don't know what this weird, ugly box is, but it's got something Tony Hawk in it for you.
Because Tony Hawk is to me what Ghostbusters is to Greg.
He's in the box.
She was like, does anyone like Tony Hawk? And I'm like, yeah, Tim loved Tony Hawk games. She's like, I've got something for him. So here you go.
I love how much Tony Hawk
you're an
comes back
audio
into our
listener, it
lives.
looks like Tony Hawk got smooshed. If you had like a granola container, he got smooshed into it.
It looks
So,
he looks
Tim
like
is-
Casey Neistat.
He does look like Casey Neistat.
He also looks like
Minus
Cool
the-
Greg.
Who's that? Is that
Weird lip.
Panic at the
He
Disco?
does, Kev. Yeah.
Casey Neistat's
Panic
that.
at the Disco.
It is Panic at the Disco.
vlogger.
Yeah.
Oh, my apologies.
I want to say something to you, Greg.
Yeah, I'm listening.
There, you know.
Oh, here are the
thank
Tums.
you.
Good
There
job,
we go.
Cool Greg.
Thank God.
Thank you,
Greg.
Cool.
You know, I'm an internet celebrity now.
You are, yeah.
You know, I've grown into my own right. I host one of the best shows on the internet. A lot of people say it's the best
KFAF,
show on the
yeah.
internet.
Yeah.
Super popular.
Wednesdays,
Super
Or
popular.
debatable. Which one are you talking about?
Johnny hosts debatable.
Oh, my
Yeah.
apologies.
I will say this: not a lot of things surprise me anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
This box is so unnecessary.
I've been in the box underneath it's dope.
Tony Hawk box. Tony Hawk box board?
Was not prepared this morning.
Yeah.
When I got in,
Borders.
Job, please.
hung out for a second, answered some emails, transferred over some footage from one cooking with Greggy. Show
Sure.
looks great. Love it. Skycam worked
Why
out
is
great.
it attached so much?
Well, hey, they want to take care of the thing they're sending you. Be nice.
Okay,
It's a Tony Hawk box borders.
What if they're like, we want safer borders? Like, oh my God.
No, Tony, no. There's been a lot of talk lately about it. Whoa, what the hell? Go to hashtag Tony Hawk borders before opening. Oh, interesting. Look, so if you open the top there, what it looks like you got is your own little skate rink. Open it up there. See, it's a little thing for you to
Why does
skate
Tony
on.
Hawk look so much like Donald Trump? It's someone else.
So you're going to put it there in the center, and you can skate.
We have all these characters. Your favorite Tony Hawk characters: OG Tony, Tuxedo Tony, Totally Tony, and totally spelled wrong, and Tony McSqueeb. What is this?
Are you kidding me? Clearly, you're about to pop them out, right? And then look, there you go. There's look at.
Oh,
Do we have Skycam?
This looks fun.
Hit it.
Close the details. We're in the backyard. It's the 80s. We just invented fucking skating. We're in the backyard. It's the 80s.
We also got a whole lot more friends.
Oh my God.
This actually looks real fun.
Oh, look, there's like is there some kind of, do you shoot him out?
Oh, it's a half pipe. Is
Here
that a half
I
pipe?
am, getting older all the time. And then next song. It
reminds me of the 90s. You know what the 90s remind me of?
Upside down.
Captain
Okay.
Marvel.
Oh.
Knocked all the 90s references out of the park.
Hey, this isn't an interview. That's tomorrow.
I want to talk about it though.
This is bizarre.
Don't you like it? But it's Tony Hawk and the big board. What a weird thing.
We got to start.
What a weird thing.
We got to start doing a bit.
Oh, this is a. Oh, I get this. This is a fisheye lens when they record.
Oh fuck, you're right. Put it over your phone.
Yes.
Put it over your phone, and you got.
When they record skateboarding videos, they're always in fisheye lens.
That was ultra wide.
It's like that I'm sorry video. You remember that?
No.
Girl put out the.
I do remember the one guy
Tim, stop filling
beating
the pool.
up
If
the
they
three
can't all
kids.
skate together like that, they're gonna have injured. They're gonna get injured.
They're gonna have injured.
This reminds me. What is that stupid thing Nintendo's doing
Only
with
the
boxes?
highest quality T-shirts from Gildan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boy, I want one of those. I like going stuff.
Andy, you're in a Sum 41 video. So do something Sum 41.
Why is there so many shirts? There's so many shirts and so many bags.
So people fall.
Hey, Playmobil, we're gonna bill you for this. We just want you to know that we're billing you for this.
Now,
for
to be
sure.
clear, I don't think this is Playmobil. I think it's just the same PR person. And they were like, "Who
okay,
likes
PR
Tony Hawk?"
person,
And I was
well.
like, "Tim loves Tony Hawk and fisheye lenses."
So much, man.
Now, here's the
fisheye
best
lens
part.
thing is dope.
Here's the best part of this, Tim. You can put all this in your closet and give it to your future children.
Oh, Mike Vallely. Remember that video? Mike Vallely beating up the three random kids. It's like he's a
these are
skater, Mike
magnets,
Vallely, and three random people go up to him and he beats the shit out of all three of them.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's one of those like CKY videos.
It was I think the skate tape was called Sorry, and it started off with it was the girl, you know, the
Skate
brand
tape
Pearl.
is cool. Oh,
and,
yeah.
and they were going, but they
Are you gonna vomit on this
digitally
episode?
Edited out the skateboards, so it looked like they were just flying.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look up "Girl Sorry."
These smell so bad.
skateboarding.
Okay.
I need one more of these fucking things.
You're gonna die. Like you're really gonna die.
It's fine. It's just Andy likes
So this
to
is
feed
for
me
your
bad
phone.
food.
It's to prop up your phone.
Huh. And do what with it?
Can I have it?
Film
Record
things.
videos.
This is cool.
Why would I just not hold it with my hand?
Because you got your
I don't
hand.
know, dude.
And why won't they just drop in?
That's it.
Oh, wow, there they go.
Dude, this is really helpful.
Should we watch? Is this a post-show content we should watch?
cool.
Right?
Forget it.
Nah, it's not the one.
I'll find it.
Guys, I have an update on Blue Planet 2. I have an update on Blue Planet 2, guys.
let's
I'm
go
on
there,
episode 7. And Kevin, there's this episode, and you'll appreciate this, because there's an episode where these crabs are... It reminds you of when you see penguins going from rock to rock in the water, and they're scared of what's under the water, right? And it's usually a killer whale, right, Kevin? Yeah. There's a lot of analogs to what I'm about to tell you. These crabs are jumping from rock to rock. It's really cool the way they like leap from rock to rock. It's fucking interesting. And it's like, what are they hiding from? What are they running from, Kevin?
What are you afraid of?
Eels.
Oh, what?
Eels
Like in the water?
are jumping out of the water and snapping the
penguins?
crabs. No, the crabs.
Oh.
Like, it's just an analog. It's a smaller like version of that. But I couldn't believe it that I've never seen eels do something like that. Where I'm used to seeing them in the water, kind of like in Mario 64, you know, in the little caverns or whatever.
I know what you're talking about.
But them jumping out of the water and grabbing crabs is
don't
just
like
so.
that, man.
It just threw me off. I fucking hate eels, dude. Eels are so gross looking.
Tastes good though.
And
Water snakes.
they
They don't have a taste.
it did the thing, Kevin, where you remember when the snakes all got that one bird
God,
or
yeah.
lizard?
No,
the
yeah,
lizard.
the lizard. Well, they didn't get him. He gets away.
This happened with that. So the eel grabbed one of the crabs, and you're like, oh, the crab's done for. And the crab gets away, and it fucking ran away. Also, I saw another video on the internet of a zebra, like, fucking up a baby zebra.
What?
Why would he do
And
that?
apparently the story is
Oh my
that,
god,
like,
just like horses.
the story is that it was like a rival's son or something. I'm talking to you like a baby ass horse. You could find it up, Kevin. It was just viral going a little while ago. But it's fucking drowning this baby zebra in the water,
holding his head
biting
down?
its leg and shit. And it was really scary to watch. And eventually the baby zebra gets away, and this male zebra adult is like running after it, like trying to kill it. It's so scary,
There's
dude.
two. There's a clip. If you, I can show you guys. There's two clips that I saw recently. One going back to penguins, where it's two
Oh my
penguins
God.
standing next to each other, and one of them has had literally almost all of the skin sheared off its stomach by by something,
Jesus.
and it's still just standing there, fucking tough as shit,
Just
Well,
bleeding.
Jason, it
hanging
reminds
out.
me of Planet Earth 2, where the scene of the lizard running away with things. Right before that is like 30 minutes of penguins. And it's the most fucked up story of all time, where
Yeah.
it's these it's the island of penguins, and there's like thousands of penguins, and you see them all just chilling. And every day, the dad needs to go get food,
Yeah.
which essentially is just them jumping off of a mountain.
Yeah.
And it's like, they're not smart about it. They just fucking fall and tumble and hit the rocks and shit. Then they have to go out, and all the animals are trying to
Contusions.
kill them.
Yeah.
Well, they just get a couple fish, get in their goddamn mouths, and then they need to climb the mountain again. Imagine a penguin climbing a mountain. I can't climb a mountain.
like God
I
of War, dude.
I got hands. I got
Yeah.
fingers and shit.
You try to
These
climb a
little
mountain.
things are like,
One time in Hawaii, and almost drowned.
I was fine.
Kevin,
My
can
penguin
you,
friend,
can you look at
not
the
so
video,
fun.
Kev? Can you look?
Oh.
Zebras. The zebras video.
No, yeah,
The
I
other
have it. I just
picture that I
don't.
saw that was fucking
Let's not
brutal
show things like this.
was
you know?
a polar
Jesus,
bear.
why is he doing this?
It's fucked up. I don't think this is worth.
The baby
showing.
zebra ends up getting away though, but it's still horrifying.
Why are they doing this though, Andy? What is
You
the
want
what is
women-
why?
No, so
He looks like
apparently,
he's just riding
apparently
that
this
leg.
is the rival's like baby.
Spawn.
Do you
Yeah,
want me to
probably
show
so he doesn't
this
want
or
his
not?
blood.
No,
on
don't
keep
show it.
going.
It's fine. Everybody at home, imagine a fucking adult zebra killing a baby zebra really violently, and it's horrible. It's horrifying.
It gets away.
I don't know why you're showing me this.
It gets away.
You know,
good
I
top
think of
control,
Portillo.
though.
You know,
Good
I
top
think of
control.
Portillo.
Eventually, it runs
Is
away.
Portillo the one drowning the zebra?
Yes.
Hey,
No, wait, no, he's the one who's getting drunk.
Scary.
I'm not gonna lie. Zebras look fucking cool. Their
They're cool
stripes
looking,
are
man.
so
Zebras
good right
look
now.
awesome.
Yeah.
Nobody's
No,
arguing
okay, but
that.
here's the thing: are they white on black or black on white?
They're black on
It's
white.
Black on white, yeah.
Yeah, you think
They're
so?
predominantly
I
white.
know, I'm sure.
I mean, like
Look
you
at
just
their
switch,
ass.
you just flip the alpha layer, you know?
You ever seen a black horse? Don't exist.
Yeah, they do.
Wait, no, I've seen plenty of
Do
black
they?
horses.
Oh, I haven't seen that far. Oh, it keeps going.
Are you? What do you mean you haven't seen that far? Does he get away or not?
The video
That giraffe's just over there looking. It's like, bro, call the police or something.
Yeah, that the innocent bystanders are the worst ones.
Do you guys follow Nature's Metal yet on Instagram?
Yeah.
You got to.
Nature's Metal.
Kevin, go to.
Well, this one is
Instagram.
this was from Nature is Scary.
Oh, there's an Instagram
And
account.
latest crew.
You could see the giraffe in the background, like just filming it with his phone.
Just
Like, come
type
on,
in
dude. you
Nature
know?
is Metal.
One star.
There it is,
Step
right there.
in.
Yeah,
One
right there.
star.
Top one.
Step
Top
in.
one.
Just so we like, I was hit up by a best friend that was just like, please don't show these videos. They're really fucked up and
Well,
violent.
we don't have to show
and I
them.
get it, so we're not going to show
No,
them.
no, show. But I just want to show. I want to show the guys this. This one right here. Down one.
Down.
To the right. Look at how dope this picture is.
Oh, this we can show.
Oh my god!
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
That's a fucking like.
This is
That is a
this
bad
is a boss
fucking
encounter.
picture. Yeah, exactly.
This is a Dark Souls boss
Dude, this
encounter.
looks like some shit out of The Mist, but like where it's not that horrifying.
But like, who do you think won this? Who do you think won this encounter?
So this is what? This is a cheetah walking up on a giraffe in the fog.
Cheetah. Yeah,
He
walking
looks
up
like
on a
a little
giraffe.
cheetah, though.
Yeah, the cheetah made the decision not to fuck it.
Probably.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
he
jaguar.
got out of there.
That's a jaguar.
Click it back
Come
off.
on, guys.
I want to show you guys one more. I think it's maybe that one.
The one that's got the thing of don't shit.
Yeah.
Go, let me see
That's
it.
the penguin one.
I'll see some fucking violent shit.
See photo. Click please.
Jesus, what happened to him?
I have no idea.
No.
A seal probably attacked him.
It looks
me.
like when you eat al pastor tacos.
And then
Don't ruin El Pastor tacos.
click on the other. Click on this other one that you
Why?
can't see. Down the down one.
you
That one.
can't
I think it's this one. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Did he? Is that?
So polar bears will, if they're like
their
bears,
young?
if they're hungry, will just eat
Survival
their
is
young.
paramount, is the caption.
fuck this.
And it's
I
a
don't
polar
wanna-
bear holding the head of a cub
Kevin,
because it ate it.
Yeah.
don't close it.
Hard as nails.
Now go back to my Instagram that is soon to be verified.
Can we? I was just.
And then.
I was just talking about eels, man.
There you go. And then click on my stories there.
A little eel story, dude.
I love
Hey,
it.
do that.
Look, this is the fisheye lens. Look how good. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
We're fun to watch.
This entire first part of the episode, maybe in a month, people will be like, "That was a good one." In the moment, they're like, "What is this? What are they doing?" I missed topics.
No, fuck.
Now you were saying something.
Was I?
Before Andy cut you off by getting crazy and showing all these things and talking about planet Earth. What did I do to you this morning?
So, what I was gonna say is, thank you for getting me back on this joke train. Is that I've seen it all at this point. I've partied with everyone.
We
at this
get it,
point.
Marvel.
I'm a moderately big deal on the internet at this point, right? So
Fair.
nothing shocks me. So imagine I walk in this morning, no one's here. You guys are doing the show, but no one's in the back room. I get down, get my laptop out, start copying footage over, yada yada. Tim comes in. Hey Tim, what's up? Oh, we're talking about Internet Explorer's dope show that we do Mondays, Twitch.tv, it's kind of funny games, 11 a.m. I sent him some stuff. It was great. Hear someone walk in and go, "Hey guys," and I look up and I said, "Hey," to this nice blonde gentleman. Look back to my computer. Freak the fuck out when I realized who was in the studio.
Yeah.
Now you had mentioned this person was going to be here.
Sure, tweeted about it.
Tweeted about it. You told me, I was in the production meeting. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I have not been starstruck in a while. But when Anthony Rapp walked in from Star Trek Discovery, I was like, and then I looked at Tim and I was like, gee, ha. And I'm like, keep it cool, dude. Keep it cool. You're a D-list internet celebrity.
Sure, yeah, totally.
This guy, don't let him know you're a fan. Because what
Yeah.
I tell you
Never
when
let
you
him see
met
you
Freddie
sweat.
Wong, don't let Freddie know you're a
don't
fan.
forget. So
Meet
what was
him
the
on
first
his
thing I
level.
did? I bowed to him.
You bowed to Freddie Wong? That's
Did you really?
really
Loser.
cool.
I never heard about that.
Oh, it was a bad in
Oh.
an interview. But.
Anyway, that was one of those. That was one of those moments where I was like, "This is a weird life."
Did you talk to him? Did you say hi to
Yeah,
him?
he's a very nice guy. I mean,
he's
he
amazing.
had to leave. He
Yeah.
had 2 smart waters, which I thought was like baller.
Cool. That's
Gotta stay
right.
hydrated.
I was like, dude.
If you only have one,
Extra
like
smart.
you're C-list, but if you have 2, you're like B
he
to A.
had 2, like not an Andy. It wasn't like a normal smart water. It was the plain bottle. The plain that Greg goes, "Give me a big smart water."
It's
and
the
I go,
bo-
"Which one do you want?" He goes, "The big, the screw off,
yeah,
the screw top
airplane.
smart water."
Yeah.
The airplane version of them. I think.
Those are great.
So you can stay hydrated for the entire flight to New York.
Yeah.
That's how big
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
It took me back a second.
Yeah.
I was like, because I'm such a big fan of Discovery.
Sure,
And
yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
he's such a huge integral like cast member on that. It was cool. How was he?
He was awesome. He was great on Games Daily. And he was great to actually hang out with. Like I got to hang out a real. So what happened is I went and did that Star Trek Discovery red carpet. Yeah. I saw somebody already posted this on the subreddit because I mentioned it on the show today. But if you've missed that clip, when I was doing it, all these people are coming around. I'm interviewing all the people. Nobody knows who the fuck I am, as they shouldn't. They're all Hollywood superstars. They're
bigwigs.
They are real celebrities, and they're just coming through, talking to me. And we've been going for a while, and Anthony came through. And I literally was like, all right, now I'm here with Anthony Rapp. Anthony, and he just stopped me. He goes, you're the video game guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? And like, yeah, he knew who I was because he's a legit gamer. Like, and his story is super fascinating because I didn't know. Like, he obviously was playing games as a kid, like so many of us, but had fallen off. And then in this weird twist of fate, he was telling me on Games Daily, he was at a art exhibition in SF. And there was an animated background, like a move, you know, like moving painting or whatever.
Did the animated background say Kind of Funny Prom?
No, it ran on a PlayStation 3. And so it was his friend's thing. His friend gave it to him, and so he had a PlayStation 3. And like he was like, oh, cool, now I have a PlayStation 3. I guess I should catch up on games. And fell into it that way and started playing like Dragon Age and all the BioWare stuff.
That's cool.
And now he has 69 platinums. Nice.
What? Oh, that's real.
But I mean, like that's like
Platinums?
Yes,
Holy
he's
shit.
like he's all in on trophies. That was the thing when I was like, oh, you know me, and he's like, I have the platinum in Bloodborne. I was like, holy shit. So, anyways, we had that interchange during the thing. Afterwards, there was the after party, and I got to talk to him a bit more and explain that he should come on, even though he knew everything about us. And then, yeah, sure enough, he came in today, and he was just like, so how long have you been gone from IGN now? Oh, that's awesome. And like, what about this? And what? And he knew everything.
Yeah,
What are you
that was
Patreon
cool.
tiers again? I was like, oh shit, fuck, dude.
That's really cool.
And then he came on, and
really
he was
nice
awesome.
guy.
Yeah, he's great.
It was just one of those moments that I'm like, this is weird.
You handled it well. I didn't notice you were freaking out.
I wasn't like
You also
freaking
didn't
out.
say anything. I talked a lot.
I mean, you guys respects game. You guys are on the same level. You're talking about games. I didn't want to put myself in there because I would start just randomly talking about Wargroove, and no one thinks that's cool.
People love Wargroove.
That's cool. But it was one of those things where like he came in and said hi, like we were talking. He was like asking a lot of questions.
Well,
like,
what I wanted to say was, oh my god, congratulations on Discovery. It's such a great show. I'm a huge fan.
And you
I was
didn't.
like,
You
that's
just
not
didn't say
cool.
anything. And then he leaves the room, and then Nick just pops up over the monitor because our monitors are like back to back, so we can't.
It's like
see
you're
each
playing
other.
Battleship.
But yeah, he just goes and like pops up, and I just see Nick, and he does that eye thing he does.
That's how you know that Nick was starstruck because he will talk your face off.
Oh, I met people that very
You
well
talk to
respected people,
everybody.
very well respected people in the video game industry.
Yeah.
Like visionaries.
Yeah.
That I have no idea who they are. I'll talk about yoga.
When
I
we
talk
go to
fucking
Target,
Tony Hawk about yoga. For
you
15
talk
minutes.
to random people.
I love talking to people. I love it. I like to let people have a chance to get to know me.
The ace.
That's what I like. Who's the ace?
Oh, my bad.
Oh, John?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, did you see that guy? He tweeted at us from a show floor and was like, "I'm playing Shoot
No,
the
it was
Girl."
a guy cosplaying as him.
Was that how it was?
Yeah.
Man,
And
he's
then there
so
was
popular.
a sister or a girlfriend cosplaying as him too. That was really good.
Yeah, that was good.
Johnny Ace cosplay is taking off. And as much as I hate the real Johnny Ace, I like cosplay.
I can't wait to see all of the
So
cosplayers
RTX.
from RTX and from
I'm
Comic
sure
Con
RTX
and from
should have a lot.
E3. Just
RTX
and from Wimbledon.
I bet you'll have 5 minimum.
5?
Yeah.
Okay, so 5
RTX.
different?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you
Throughout
If not 5 different, then what would it be?
5 throughout the 3 days.
No, I mean John had
5
a lot of
person
looks.
has 1 body.
See, the problem is if we would have made this bet off air and never mentioned it, I think I would have won and it wouldn't have been 5. But now if we make the bet on it,
Yeah.
we're gonna have 50. And I'm not against that.
Remember how you told people and then
It's
you got a
also
trophy
easy.
for trending gamer? That's how it works.
I'm totally down to say we're all confirmed for RTX. What's RTX? I don't know. Is it,
I'm sure we are.
We're confirmed. I don't know who.
okay,
But I'm sure
I'm 100% down. We can put a pin in it for right now. But once we figure out when the Kind of Funny panel is, we tell everybody on whatever Sunday, Saturday, whatever it's going to be. You have to cosplay as Johnny Ace.
No, that's not. It's not cool.
If we have a flash mob of Johnny Aces,
Oh, that is cool.
then fucking Bernie
That
Burns is
cool.
all like, "Why is no one in my line? What's happening?
I'm having another child. And am I losing it? Am
Yeah,
I losing
exactly,
it? Will my child
exactly.
not know who I am?
Fucking him and Gus are over there talking about Pong. Nobody gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to do.
How long
The amount of
until-
times I heard Gus talk about Pong. You know?
How long do you think it's going to take until Gus gets sucked into Tron? Like the movie Tron Legacy, where we just lost him, but he's been in the system forever.
I mean, that kind of happened with VR. He's like the only one who cares about VR
It's
over there,
fucking
right?
crazy, right?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
know. I'll say this.
Fucking crazy.
To anyone, here's what I'll say.
Lay it
Here's
out,
what I'll
lay it
say.
out.
Okay. I'm going to throw this out there.
Let's hear it.
Please
Boom.
throw it out, Nick.
Spitballing.
I'll leave you to say what the prize is going to be for this, because you like to commit us to stuff. I don't want to commit a monetary prize.
A prize to
But what
anybody.
I'll say is this: you'll get for sure a retweet from me, both me and the Kind of Funny Vids account. And I'm locking eyes, Danny. Trust me on this one. You got to trust me on this one. Just agree. You'll retweet it as well.
Why am I trusting you then?
Just
Just fucking do it.
I
it.
would
Can't
Will you
Yeah.
trust him? Will you
KFAF
trust him?
trust.
Do you have a band? Or-
KFAF trust. Okay.
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 Yeah, I don't.
I will retweet you if you fucking go to, if you're in the UK and you go to Wimbledon or anywhere Wimbledon is happening as Johnny Ace.
Whoa.
That'd be amazing.
Okay, that would be amazing.
you'll get retweeted, and you might if you record a video that's going on KFAO.
Because one thing I forgot, Greg, is that Johnny Ace is a tennis player.
Some call him the Jesus of tennis.
That'll happen. That'll slip on by. It's, characters evolve and change. Sometimes they lose their roots.
It's hard to believe because you brought him back from Mario Kart, wasn't it?
No, it was Hot Shots Tennis.
Hot Shots Tennis. Okay, yeah. All right. Well, that makes sense then.
I want to say I forgot the guy's name. I think it was Clint that did the cosplay of Johnny Ace. I appreciated his attention to detail of walking around with his phone playing Shoot to Thrill the entire time. So at RTX, when we have the 50 Johnny Aces, you also need to have Shoot to Thrill just playing constantly because it's gonna confuse everybody.
What if we do it where what we do is what's the biggest Rooster Teeth podcast?
The Rooster Teeth podcast.
When they do that live, we just have all the Johnny Aces invade playing Shoot to Thrill, right? And Barb's up there being like, I'm going to tell a funny pun, ha, ha. And it's just Shoot to Thrill's playing. And then you look around and it's 400 Johnny Aces, right? And they are biting people.
Wait. But they have to get everyone's name wrong, right? If you see Bernie, call him Ernie. You gotta call him Ernie. Hey Ernie.
Or
hey
Bert.
Russ.
I actually really like this idea because the invasion of a panel going too far.
Okay,
because
that's what I do.
We don't want to do those panels anymore. We'll be saving them.
Security shit. It's
but we've been saving them.
People coming in like the panels are all locked off and all that.
It's like
we're not gonna get kicked out.
You need to get in. And then at a certain time,
it'll be too obvious.
It'll
be too obvious.
What do you mean it'll be too
Everyone's
obvious?
got trench
Everybody's
coats.
in a trench coat. Too obvious. Everybody dressed like Johnny Ace. Too obvious.
Don't be together. It'll be one of those moments where it's like everybody's there, and it's like at 11:45, everyone stand up and play Shoot to Thrill on their phone. So it's like you're just doing a panel, and then there's 50 people scattered throughout the giant fucking room. Just stand up and fucking think.
Take it one better. Take it one better.
You attack from the inside.
Everyone gets their tennis rackets out. We start playing tennis together. All of them. 150 people.
That's like more of a security issue.
Here's the thing.
Just rocketing tennis balls to the panelists.
I think it would get tipped off somewhere.
Who cares?
For the panel, if somebody was like, sure, a lot of short shorts out there and sunglasses. Like Johnny Ace is a very specific look.
See, this is my thing. This is my thing. I think
people are cosplaying.
We try to get as many people in that look like Johnny Ace, and they don't do anything. They just stare at him. They just stare at the panelists. Never respond. It's unnerving.
Well, that's the thing too. Is it was all the Johnny Aces at the same time. They just stand up and all leave the panel.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Because then it's like, what the fuck?
But it should be okay. Here's we'll go one further. It's whenever like Bruce is on a panel. You know what I mean?
Every panel.
When they say and finally Bruce from Funhouse, they all get up and they just leave. But they have to go to every Bruce panel. Or if not Bruce.
No, Bruce is perfect.
Yeah,
because I think Bruce could take it.
Yeah.
Are we paying them for like
no?
a lot of
they get to be part of a movement.
Awesome.
How much? Everybody goes to RTX. You know what they do? They fucking sit there like slobs, staring at Bernie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, this is a great use of my time. Here you can be part of the Johnny Ace movement.
Want to be part of the revolution?
And here's the thing. I don't think it'll ever happen with the panels because lines get capped and all that stuff, right? Instead, I think what you should do is meet in one corner of the con, the hall, where you get everybody, we get them, we rile them up, and then everybody plays Shoot to Thrill, and then they just fucking go out. You know what I mean? Go out in one giant with
like pestilence.
Johnny Ace in the front. Johnny Ace in the front doing his drum major shit that he learned from Nick, right? And just fucking doing this whole Zuckerman's Famous Pig thing and taking them all over the place.
Johnny can make
and
it.
they're just tipping over booths.
Is that another Charlotte's Web reference?
It was.
Did you just read Charlotte's Web again? Are you reading it to Portella when he was going to
Fresh on the
I
mind.
never read it. It's the cartoon.
You never read it?
Understood.
No, I'm sure some kid did to me, or I don't know.
Some kid read it to you? Some kid did it to you? Like what?
I picture you being 24 years old and a 10-year-old reading you a book.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I love this idea though. This panel.
There's something here.
infiltration. There is.
Infiltration's too hard.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Give him a tongue. Give him a tongue.
No,
why would it be
because
hard?
lines get capped. Like,
Yeah, I know, but if they have one panel that everyone knows they need to be at, they'll fucking be there.
There's 150 of us dressed as John L. Ace Esquire. You think one of those stupid fucking what do they call them, guardians, is gonna stop us? They can't stop 150 people.
We're not trying to
We
do
go
something
in.
wrong here.
We're not trying to do something
sinister.
Now,
You
hold
break
on.
one of their legs right off the bat.
I hear you, and I agree with you. We're not trying to do something. We're not trying to do something sinister.
We're going to.
but we have a shot to.
if the
Because
fog
think of it
machine
this way,
happens.
right?
shot to.
150 fucking Johnny Aces are walking the convention floor. 2 of them steal some tum-tums, some-sums.
Yeah.
No, what did he look like? He looked like
He went that way. Like, oh no.
He was dressed like a tennis champ.
some of the Johnny Aces are running out the front door. Other ones are scurrying up the wall.
This is
Wow.
great.
Wow.
Listen, I love this, and then I like this
We
so
can
much.
do it, man.
I
We
think we
can-
should start this episode over and never tell anyone we did this. Everyone watching live,
Just
be
put a
cool.
giant
Be
beep.
Be cool. Be fucking cool.
But see, but the thing is, we can choose a panel. Like, we need to find people that are cool with this, right? Like, cool with the idea of it.
Why
we can
not
choose
tell
a
them
panel
the
that
idea?
won't necessarily get capped. Then
Oh.
we're super fine.
Okay, so ours.
Well, that's for sure. But I think they'll be there. The Johnny, God, our panel's now just going to be shoot to thrill fucking the entire
Sure.
time. It's going to be annoying as
Well, that
fuck.
could be that. That could just be.
Great
I mean,
song.
we could just. Here's the thing. Guess what? You're watching this right now. You're going to RTX. You're coming to the panel, right? So this could just be our panel. Could just be a ruse just to organize the aces.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
You know what I mean?
Organize.
I think this is
the
cool.
We
area.
call like kind of funny. Let's do calculus, and it's like, hey, do you
no.
have trouble with calculus? We're gonna help you.
We call it. What episode of GOG is this? Episode
This is
177.
not God.
kind of funny podcast. Episode
Kind of Funny Podcast.
8.
So we call it. The panel name will be Watch Kind of Funny Podcast episode 8. That's what the panel name will be.
I see.
So let's come
Gotcha,
watch this.
gotcha.
We're building
Then
in clues into
they
everything.
fucking
Building
get
clues.
it.
Got it.
Because Bernie's not going to watch this podcast.
How many cards are in a deck? 52?
52.
We
Someone
need
say.
52 aces.
Okay.
Do you think we can get 52 aces at RTX?
I think if we just have to come together and what is wrong with your arm?
Like a bite or something here.
Oh, I told you they bite at night.
Falling apart.
Anyways, but it's real simple. We
Yeah,
go to
it's not
Amazon
bite,
and
but-
we figure out the headband, the glasses, the
We
shirt,
can make
the
the
shorts.
the wish list and then put. Oh,
Order this.
you're
If we
order
can
this,
get
right?
it, here's the thing. How do we make this so that Rooster Teeth is the arbiter of their own demise? They sell all this stuff at the store.
Sure.
Do you see what I'm
Sure.
saying?
Yeah, a
We get
Johnny
him to
Ace
sell-
kit.
We get him to sell the Johnny Ace kit like a little, like a Halloween thing. We'll sell them a kid-sized tune so you can put your kid in it.
Sure.
It'd be great. We sell it for a lot of money.
We sell it for a lot.
I'm
80
thinking,
bucks,
I'm
80.
thinking, no, conservatively,
$140?
$200 to $300.
If you bring a pillowcase full of ferrets dressed as Johnny Ace, I'll give you $5.
I'll give you $5 if you just introduce me to your ferret. I want to just pet your ferret. I like them. I think they're cute.
Hey man, we never planned stuff for panels, but we got one now.
I like
we got one,
this.
guys.
This is
Organizing the aces,
This is
unleashing
good.
them on the
Who do you
world.
think that if we were gonna
A
do
squad.
the infiltration? And I get that you don't
Funhouse,
want it.
for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Funhouse, for sure.
At least has a photo of. Well, I guess it's
Or
not the ace. It's you.
we go hard on, no, Funhouse, for sure.
But see,
Funhouse, for
Achievement
sure.
Hunter would be good too, because
Oh, AH would love
can
it.
fuck with
Yeah.
Jeff and
H
Alfredo.
would love it.
Yeah, but you know how Achievement Hunter is now. They never use their primo talent for anything. They won't even be on that panel.
It's always just Alfredo and double Alfredo.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the other guy's name?
Rocky.
Colin?
Trevor.
You know his name.
Travis.
Travis Stew.
We got
Yeah.
something here. We got something.
I like this
here.
idea.
I love where
The-
Nick was going of like hiding secrets in the video, where like in our description we have code, right? Like we have the time codes are named this or whatever, but there's like one secret time code that leads you not to a video, not to a link in the video, but like an outside link where we have
Okay,
stuff.
so you're saying
So
we
it's
make
like
kind of
we
funny.
make an unlisted video
Yes.
running down what's happening, where it's going. and
kindoffunny.com/panel or something like that. And then
Yeah.
everyone that goes to it's like, hey, first off, it starts off, what are the rules? Number 3, don't fuck with us. Like, don't, like, be cool. You see what I'm saying?
Sure,
That's
sure,
how
sure,
it starts.
sure. Okay, where are we going from there?
And then we tell them the thing is that like, hey,
Okay.
the number one rule of Fight Club, you don't fucking talk about Fight Club. You see
Sure,
what I'm saying?
sure.
Number one rule about this panel, don't walk up to Bernie on the street like, oh, big fan. Also, they're
So I
gonna
mean,
fuck you.
again,
They're gonna fuck you.
we need to talk about it right now. People watching and listening, you're not allowed to fuck us on this.
Yes, be
Don't
honest.
go
Cool.
tweet everybody about it. We'll take care of reaching out to who we want.
Yeah.
If we infiltrate the Funhouse panel, do we want a sleeper agent and Elise? We do.
Mm-hmm.
If we can cash the rest of them off, Travis and Rocky, like that's what I want. If they're caught off guard,
We should hit a
and they're all like,
Benson.
"Whoa."
infiltrace.
If we could somehow get it,
Ace. Infiltrate. Ace.
Okay, sure. I'm sure if I saw it visually,
I'm
it'd make
working
more
on it.
sense.
if we
to me.
could somehow get it so that Elise was on our side, but James didn't know, and then James turns around and Benson is dressed like Ace, that'd be fucking amazing.
Oh,
You know,
I got
that'd be
a
amazing.
good idea. Where everybody meets up, we call it the base of Ace.
That's good. See, that is good.
Okay.
That's good. All right,
Thank
I like
you.
that.
Okay.
I like
Thank
that.
you.
Base camp.
No, that didn't work out as well.
Ace camp. We'll call it ace camp. No.
Base of ace. Because the eight's a base. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no, yours is smarter.
Let's get a bunch of aces though, cards.
Sure, of course.
And like we like write information on it of like where the panel's going to be or
Yeah.
whatever, and then we need to give them or like I guess no, we can assign people. We have people. We have an army here.
Yeah.
We tell people.
Don't say army.
Part of the video. Yeah.
A lot of people who are not
a group
militant.
of people. Yeah.
Just
Mob.
a crowd.
Not a mob.
Angry mob.
No,
Riot.
No.
Riot.
Like
This is like again, we're setting up the Persian. We're setting up the perfect Ocean's like 19 thing,
Right.
where like everybody thinks this is good, but in the middle of it, we just straight up murder someone.
I like where your head's at, but I don't know about murder. Like we should.
If
figure
we're
out
at the center of the
crime
group
want
and
to
we have
commit.
Gus,
Like, is
I
there a
guess
crime
it's-
any of you guys have been waiting to do? Like, think about it, you know. But like, I feel like we should tell everybody to have the aces and hand it out to everyone like a brochure. You know, that way we're promoting our panel.
Now
Or-
can I? Oh, sorry.
I think it's a calling card.
Every single time anyone sees Bernie,
Throw an ace at him.
walk up, put an ace in his pocket.
Nice.
He'll never know what's going on.
yeah,
He'll have 500 aces when it's done.
Good. That's a good
Start
point.
off as 52.
Can we get an 8? Here's what this is going to be hard for you, but I think
Okay,
you can do
let me
it.
hear
Can we design a kind of funny ace where it's the smiley, right? And then the A or whatever. I don't know how aces
We
look.
have it. We have the poster. We can have that art from the poster, from the John Ellis
That's true.
LA's poster.
That's true.
Make that into the ace.
There you go.
Hand it, put it in Bernie's
Now,
pocket.
would you believe that I have a story that ties into this random line of conversation?
I do.
Back at Mizzou, I went to college there. I don't talk about it often. University of Missouri.
Tigers.
A few, I would say probably a month before a very certain date, playing cards started ending up. I'm sorry, yes, Nick.
It would be cool if those were made of chocolate.
I thought you wanted
They
a
might
high
be.
five.
That might be chocolate.
I'll check it out. Sorry, I apologize for interrupting.
About a month before a very certain date, playing cards started appearing on campus, just on the ground. And you'd pick them up and they had notes written on them. And they would say, whatever, it was going to meet me at noon on the quad this date. And it got to be this like really crazy, like what the
Sounds
fuck is going to
sinister.
happen? Well, it's post 9/11, but really it's kind of recent
It
post
sounds
9/11.
like True Detective.
We still thought everything's going to get normal. I just finished season 3 last night.
Me too.
Don't try to steal my thunder.
Well, I thought maybe we could talk about it. And
Can I just finish
I
the
thought you were
card
about to
story? If I
fart.
just finish the fucking card story, you can do it.
Did you see
I'm
that?
trying not to sneeze. It was actually, it was not holding back a fart. It's holding back a
You
sneeze.
just fucking farted right there.
All right, that's the podcast. Bye, everybody. Anyways, what happened one day? The date came. It was noon. A dude comes out in a suit. I think he might have had a top hat, but I forget.
Was it you?
No, was not me. I would have done something cooler than this. With a briefcase. And he walks out between all the columns and he opens the briefcase and then just stood there. And people came up and took whatever, and it was like another playing card that had like information on it. It was like, this was like my project to see how blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, fucking this sucked.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
You wanted a better payoff.
Yeah, exactly. What's
It was,
gonna happen?
he was doing a
Hoping
social
an
experiment.
alien would be there or something. No, it's
No,
like
it
from
would've been-
Psycho 101.
what
Fuck
would have
off.
been cool is if when people walked out to him, he had one of those devices in the pocket that stole their personal credit card information.
This is before then. We in more
Smart.
simpler time.
Yeah,
simpler
smart.
time. You could smoke in bars still.
Oh, those are good times.
Yeah, right.
I'm so glad that shit's gone.
Oh, I miss
When I went back home in a bar where smoking was allowed,
Yeah.
it blew my mind. I was like, guys, we got to get past this. It's horrible.
To be fair, it's
Worse.
always been illegal in California ever since I was a little kid. But when you go to Vegas, it's so lovely. Just you're sitting in the middle. You know what I'm talking about, Kev? You back there still?
Yeah,
Can't see you. You're back there playing blackjack or poker or something cool like that.
Blackjack.
And you're in Vegas and you just go. No, I'm talking about
No,
when
you're
we're in
talking about the
Vegas. We go to Vegas together. We're playing poker, and you have a cocktail, and you go, you know, it'd be great, just a fucking cigarette right now. You just they don't care,
Okay.
So fucking cool.
It sucks. It's gross.
and your clothes
Super
smell
gross.
like it, and it's gross.
Man, speaking of farts, there was a guy ripping ass next to me at Captain Marvel.
Really?
Ripping ass. Real
was
bad.
excited.
Did you hear it?
No, I just
You smelled
smelled
it?
Like
Yeah.
it was wafting real bad.
Maybe he did the thing where he was like, I gotta take a shit, but the movie's about to start.
Yeah,
I'll just
that's what I
hold
think.
it, and then you feel it prying your
Start
legs
letting it-
open.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You know what I'm talking about, right? It's colliding together.
When I went and saw Beyond the Mat in high school, and you remember this is the documentary, unauthorized kind of thing about like wrestling, pro wrestling.
Okay.
I sat next to a guy, a random wrestling fan, so this shouldn't surprise you, who smelled like rotten popcorn. And it turned me off of popcorn for years.
Yeah.
Where
Is
I
Is that
just
why you
could
don't
not.
like beans?
No, I just don't like beans because they're gross. But like this in particular, he smelled like rotten popcorn. It was the most disgusting smell I'd ever been next to in a theater.
The farting guy was me.
Oh shit!
Wow, twist. True Detective season 3 twist right there.
No, but I was having.
did you just remember
I
that?
wasn't ripping ass. I was like having stomach problems. I was like, I need to take a shit, and I hope this movie ends really soon. and the movie ended, and I missed the first post-credit scene.
Oh, so good.
That's a good scene.
No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, I missed the first post-credit
Did
scene.
you just forget they were gonna do it?
No,
Man,
I
shit.
thought I remember seeing Jared Petty post about post credits and saying like, "Why do I have to wait until all the credits are done? Like the credits take so long. I don't want to have to wait that long."
God
you know?
forbid Jared Petty, thank and
Seriously,
appreciate the
super
hundreds
unthankful.
of people. What a jerk.
So in my mind, I'm like, "Oh, the post credits for this movie are at the very, 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 very
Have you
end."
seen any of the 22 Marvel movies?
I went to go take a dumper, came back, saw the final post credit. I was like, that's cute. And then I like looked up post credit scenes. I was like, oh, I'm a moron. I'm a moron. Dude.
This was definitely
moron.
one that you shouldn't miss.
Here's my problem.
It was a cool scene.
Here's
It was
my
awesome.
problem with AMC. Now you're a big fan of the AMC. No, Tim is.
He got the stubs.
Yeah.
Cinemark!
they call him Stubby.
Wait, I thought you were an AMCer.
Don't worry about Kevin.
Okay. Anyway, they have the stupid fucking Coke dispensers, dude.
Don't like 'em.
The freestyle?
Yes, I hate him. I hate him, dude. Now, here's
get
what I think.
unlimited, it's easy.
I drafted a very long tweet with a lot of hashtags before the movie started, expecting to have a giant diet or a giant cherry Coke. And I got there and I realized, oh yeah, it's the freestyles, but also the cherry one is gone. It's sold out. Fucking bullshit, dude. So I didn't have a cherry Coke. So I lied to everybody.
I'm sorry, man.
That's going to really hurt your Twitch viewership.
You think
fucking
AMC
bullshit.
made you a liar?
Yeah.
Turned you into a liar.
I hate those freestyles, dude. Just give me a big old. I agree with Kevin there. I would have gone to Daly City, but Dolby was real nice, though. Let me tell you.
That's what I'm saying.
Dolby was real great. And I finally saw the first time when they do the now this is black.
Yeah.
Like they'd never done it prior to that.
cool.
God.
It's real
Yeah.
cool.
When they did that and they're like, oh, by the way, the projector's still on. I was like, oh, you fucking show
It's
off.
definitely worth
At
the-
that moment, somebody yelled, "Oh, wait, what did they yell?"
I forgot what they said,
It
but
was-
this is like, there's no way. I usually hate hecklers,
Yeah.
but that felt genuine.
No
so
way. There's no fucking way.
fucking liars.
Anyway, so that was my experience.
I went and saw Captain Marvel in the. I didn't do the Dolby because I couldn't convince the missus to spend double the ticket price to see Captain Marvel. I think we made the right choice, but we saw it in the XD, which is good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good, but it's not
All you got?
that kind of black level.
Not
You know what I'm
Dolby.
talking about? It's not Dolby, but it was also we
The
saw
rumbles,
we
man,
saw
of
the
the
old
sound.
person time. We went and saw it like in the morning, so it was like
Were you all alone?
$11 ticket. No,
I saw it at 8 p.m. last
It made
night.
it made a lot of money.
I'm
last
aware I
weekend.
made a lot of money. It was
We
worth
had like
every
half
penny.
a bill on like the first weekend.
Yeah,
or
no,
something
I
like
get
that.
all that. I'm waiting for my Facts of the Furious Marvel style, whatever the fuck we're on.
Let's just start MCU and
I
review
also-
right now. Let's just do it.
I also saw this weekend. It was a very, very lazy weekend with me and Robin, and we watched American Pie 1 and 2.
Wow.
Great films.
Also Hulu has Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Watch Black Sheep.
You mean the Chris Farley Black Sheep?
Yeah,
Great movie.
great movie.
Not as good as Tommy Boy.
I mean, not as good,
Yes,
but
not nearly
not
as
as good.
Right.
No, but no, that's bullshit.
I watched them back to back because I go on weird nostalgic trips where I cry and think my life is fucking over. I've wasted everything I do.
It's
I'm gonna
true.
go back to the '90s when everything would have been fresh. I could go back and tell myself, "Don't fucking do half the things you did. You're a dumbass."
Yeah.
But hey, I love you guys. Great business. But I went back because I was nostalgic for Chris Farley. I think it was like the anniversary of his death. Watched Tommy Boy. I was like, great fucking movie. Real fun. Black Sheep, really rushed. They really rushed to got that movie
I
out.
mean, sure, but I think it still has like a lot of hilarious moments.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah,
The part with The Rock, hilarious.
Yeah, really, really good. What else? There was another thing that I watched the Oprah interview from the two guys from Leaving Neverland,
Oh, yeah.
because that's on HBO now, where Oprah interviews the two Wade and I forgot the other guy's name.
Wade Robson and Chuck.
Dude, the whole weekend was just
Chuck.
watching shit,
Yeah.
man. Watched a lot of shit.
What's crazy about that? So I started watching a little bit of it because my wife was finishing part 2. I did not realize how important that guy was to like Britney's career and a bunch of other people. He was a badass.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. We were so dead after Cooking with Greggy because we filmed into Friday night and then into Saturday as
Did
well.
you like that picture I was looking at you on my Instagram?
Yeah.
Just
Greg needs a
spreading
nap
out.
now. I'm so fucking tired. Well, I told you, but I mean, we didn't talk or anything. But like, I didn't even realize it after they left, right? We had done 6 episodes in one day. They left, and then I cleaned up the rest, and then finally sat down with Jen and Lucy to have a glass of wine. And I sat down, and it all hit me at once. And I was like, oh, fuck. I've been on my feet since like 11:15 in the morning till what was 11:30. Because we were filming, and I was cooking the entire time. And then when we'd stop filming, I'd clean up everything we'd been doing.
Yeah.
And so I was doing it without thinking. So yeah, I woke up I was telling you on Saturday, I woke up feeling like I got hit by a fucking truck and fought like a kangaroo because I was like exhausted and then all my every joint hurt real bad. Then we finished it and then we went out. I passed out on the couch. Then we went and ran errands looking for this TV setup we were talking about in the pre-show. Yeah. And then Sunday got up, went to brunch with the Corsies, Gio Corsi and his wife. Came back and it was like Jen and I both had emails and work to catch up on, so we put on Legally Blonde. Yeah. And just fucking sat there and worked. And then it was transferred over to finishing off True Detective.
Was the kangaroo driving the truck?
No, he was fighting me. I got hit by a truck and fought a kangaroo.
Yeah. So you get hit by a truck, and the truck driver, normal human being,
just kept driving.
Are you okay? Gets punched in the face.
Sure.
Kangaroo's like, hey.
That's what you get for being a dick. And I'm like, hey, don't get me wrong. I'm mad at the guy for hitting me with the truck, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let some animal punch a human in front of me. All right.
Kiwi
Did you
or
see
whatever
the
they call
video
them down there
of the guy landing from a parachute?
I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
It was great. Yeah. Really, really good. And Steve Kim on Twitter was like, what it's like when you drop into a battle royale. He's just dropping. He's like, hey.
Do you know what this is, Tim? Let me find it. I'll find Steve's thing and I'll send it to Kevin, and Kevin can show Tim. Nobody tell Tim what it is.
Nobody tell Tim what it is.
This would have been perfect for Internet Explorers. I'm glad everyone else except for you and me fucking help support the show. You know what I mean? Like,
I brought you Anthony Rapp today, and you didn't even come in early to meet him, so you can go to hell.
I freaked out. I freaked out. I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I was like, after you left, I was like, KFF, you want to do a bit? Oh, man,
he'll be back. He'll be back.
Get him to get him to beam in. I'm sure no one's ever asked him to do that before.
No, or get him to be the guy from Road Trip.
Mm-hmm. He was good as that.
Yeah,
he was good.
He played a good asshole. He played a good asshole.
Look, it's taking how long ago was it? Here we go. Here we go.
If you just Googled
I'm excited.
How about I tell you to be nicer to me?
I can't.
Where's the fun in that? You want to eat Oreos right now?
Oh God, you know I do.
So badly.
All right, Kevin.
We have a lot of snacks back there.
Prepare yourself.
Sent by Big Core on
Here
Twitter.
it is. Bam. That is for you, Kevin, to show to us.
The world.
The world,
Open
some
up
would
that
say.
bitch, Kev.
Yeah.
In and out of traffic like I won't get hit. Tim, turn away. Turn away.
Here we go.
All right.
Ready?
Now
Hold
can I
on.
look?
No, he's still doing the thing where he makes it bigger and he does all this. All right. Now rewind it. Okay, good. So we're parachuting in. Now imagine it's a battle royale game.
Good landing.
What's up, Skip? Hey. No way. Kangaroos.
Yes.
What's up, Skip? Fuck off.
That's great.
So good. What a fucking weird place Australia is, right?
That things that big can just run at you.
And that's allowed.
Yeah.
It's allowed.
That's allowed.
I tweeted it. I don't think I ever talked about it. Did I tell you the dream I had where I outed Panda Musk in real life?
No.
I was at a restaurant with Jen.
You mean his identity?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was getting to that part. But yeah, as you know, Panda Musk draws all the stuff or whatever, and nobody knows who he really is except us. And so like I was at a restaurant with Jen, blah blah, blah, and he walked in with his friends.
Or
you know
she
what I mean?
walked in.
No, they know that part of it. He's talked on camera before. Okay. And yeah, I was like, oh, hey, Panda Musk. And he was just like, all the color left his face, and he looked at me and he's like, yeah, and kept walking. And I was like, I think I should out Panda Musk to all his friends. What do we do? He's got a normal life, and I just blew it.
Remember when we did the paddle in Sydney and we did the I'm Panda Musk.
Yeah.
And everyone stood up. That was awesome.
That was really cool.
That was a great panel.
He was in that audience.
Sure. Or so we say.
Wink.
Right now, I'm going to tell you about our sponsor, Quip. And then I don't do it right now. I do it after the show later on. I remember things, guys.
He remembers.
What did you think of True Detective Season 3, Andy?
I loved it. I think the finale was a little bit underwhelming.
Are we going to spoil? You want to do spoilers?
Yeah.
Sam, you don't care, right? All right, cool.
Couldn't give a fuck
What did you find underwhelming
right
about
now?
it?
We're
Spoiling right now.
everyone stop listening if you haven't watched.
Or
What
what if
it-
you don't care?
I guess what it turned the case into, it felt very like
Underwhelming.
Convenient.
just kind of like the prior episode 7 going into the finale.
Yeah.
The way it ends, it's like holy shit, everything is going down right now, and then the episode starts. The finale starts immediately with like, oh, we're picking up right where we left off, and this is kind of what's happening, and they kind of just throw everything out there that every mystery, every like question you've ever had, they're answering everything for you, and you're like, oh, okay, so what's the rest of this episode going to be?
Yeah,
you know?
right. Yeah.
But I still thought the season was great. I think Mahershala Ali will be nominated and win several awards for it.
Yeah. I had a great time with it. I thought it was good. I I don't think I can stand in an argument in terms of being disappointed with the finale because eventually we transitioned while we were still working. So I was doing other stuff and like coming back and forth and stuff. But I liked the ending of it. I thought it was super bittersweet, right? To have him show up at the house, be so gung ho on what's going on, and then lose it all. And I was
my God!
But then, like the last shot where it comes back to him.
in the jungle.
Like I liked that. No, not that shot. Like there's a shot where he's sitting on the porch and he looks right into the camera and realizes that you see him remembering what he just did.
Oh yeah.
And then the address in the kid's pocket of like,
he
he's
puts
gonna
in
look
his
it up.
pocket.
Like he's like, throw it out. Look at it. I'm gonna look into this later.
Yeah.
So you know that people are gonna figure it out. But that shot of him in the jungle is like haunting.
I did like him going back.
What do you
into
think that represents thematically?
That just represents that like this is the reason why all of like these are all of his demons. This is where all of it's based in is him being in war. And
I like the theme
you're finally
of him,
seeing it, you know?
but also him always trying to find his way. Like that was him. He was basically like a guy that would go out. If you the main character, Mahershala Ali's character in Vietnam, it was Vietnam, right?
Yep.
He
was a tracker.
So he would go out by himself for weeks on end and track down like the enemy encampments or where they were marching, and then either kill them all or like go back and like tell people. So that was what he was. And you never see that until the very very last shot where it's him just kind of looking at the camera and then he walks off into the jungle. And it's fucking intense.
Yeah, that was the most haunting thing about it was the way they illustrated his memories and his fears, right, and the things he regrets, like when they'd surround him in his study while he was looking at stuff.
That was intense.
Man.
Yeah, all the Viet Cong and all that stuff.
It's a great show, man.
I think
I'm glad they brought it back.
Did you watch season 2?
I got like 5 episodes into season 2.
Season 2 had like a great cast, but it never nailed the vibe. And this one nailed the vibe for me.
Everybody was too brooding for me in season 2.
See, what happened, like, this is me. This is going to be the most Nick Scarpino thing you'll ever hear in your life. And Tim, just get ready for the eye roll. You can do it now, preamble if you want. There it is right there.
Yeah.
Start watching it. I was like, God damn, this show is creepy as shit, right? And then I'm like, wait a minute.
Which one, 2 or 3?
I'll get there.
Okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Is Woody Harrelson in this? Wait a minute. Did I just watch 20 minutes of the first episode of True Detective season 1? So I was like, my wife was like, wait, did they bring Woody Harrelson back for this? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, did you queue up the wrong episode? You queued up the wrong episode, didn't you? I was like,
watching season 1, episode 1 again, huh?
But what I like was I went from the vibe of that. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. And I queued up season 3, episode 1, and that vibe picked right back up.
Yeah.
That
they did a good job.
weird, brooding,
Unsettling.
It had a little, very unsettling, small town, local secrets, people that are doing shit that you don't know what's going on. Like
there's something dark and sinister happening.
Yeah, and just the ride in the first episode, the kids are and they're waving to their neighbors, and their neighbors are waving back, and you're hearing them talk about like these are the 2 kids that saw him at this point, and yada yada yada. I just thought it was really well done.
Some of the musical cues in the last 2 episodes were terrifying. Like the music they were using was like, oh my god.
Okay, so and totally confusing. Sorry, were you guys like, hey? Fucking one of you should stay outside of the giant metal door while the other one looks in. Yeah. Like, why would you both go in?
Yeah.
That's a giant metal door. If they fucking close you in there, you're fucking dead.
Yeah. Scary.
But they're old men, man. They got to stick together.
But I do think that they, Pizzolatto sort of brought back the magic from season 1 of like, let's have the very dark, mysterious character with sort of like his comedy counterpart, which is very much McConaughey and Harrelson.
Yeah.
And that's what season 2 was lacking for me, where season 2 didn't have anybody that could be a light in the darkness. It was just all,
there's no relief.
Everybody hated everything, you know?
Yeah.
And
also they got Taylor Kitsch in there, and he's just, I love Taylor Kitsch to death, but everything he touches, people just hate. He has not done anything.
He was Gambit, right?
He's Gambit. He was in a movie that I love, John Carter.
That was a good
And
movie.
I was like, this movie's good. Why is people not watching this?
Terrible name.
It's just unfortunately Taylor Kitsch. It's the Taylor Kitsch syndrome. And again, I'm not talking shit about Taylor. I love Taylor Kitsch, but he's just cursed, man. Everything he touches.
Kind of like Artie Hammer, right?
Except they figured out that Armie Hammer. They were pushing him for a very long time as a lead, and he's not a lead. But then he takes a step back. Like I didn't used to like Armie Hammer and stuff. Then I started seeing him as like side characters and things. I'm like, oh, this motherfucker can act. This guy's really good. He's in Call Me by Your Name. He's fucking phenomenal.
Speaking of Armie Hammer,
he was in Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the basis of sex. Fucking phenomenal.
I saw. Sorry to Bother You.
Okay, sorry.
I saw Sorry to Bother You.
We're hurting in here.
What a weird movie.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't love it.
What a weird movie, dude. I didn't love it either. I didn't hate it, but it's just like
It's crazy.
it is like Jesus, it's just subtext into subtext and subtext and subtext, and it's like
I feel like it loses itself. I think that's
Yeah.
the problem. Is like there's a lot of movies that are similar to it that I feel like actually get to a point, whereas this one makes its point, and that point is clear, but I just feel like it's weird for the sake of being weird, as opposed to anything else.
I felt like it was when Jen and I watched it, we only knew the trailer. Nothing had been ruined for us. Didn't know anything about it. So to jump into it, and when it does its 90-degree turn into space, I was like, "Wow, this is a movie as if I wrote a script and somebody actually took it." Yeah. I'm just like, and then I'm like, "What? Why would that happen? Why would we do this?" And then you do it, and that's the movie now.
It's one of those things where I was assuming the sort of crazy twist was going to be a hallucination of some sort, and it was not. It was very Black Mirror in a lot of what they do with society and how the thing that everybody watches on TV is just like this video of people beating each other up, and like it does a lot of that sort of oh God, what's the word that I couldn't think of?
Schadenfreude?
No, the word that I couldn't think of, I was like, was it a parody? Satire. Yeah. There you go, nailed it. It's just like a satire of like what America is. And it reminded me a lot of Black Mirror in that sense, but it just got too weird.
I agree with you, and I think it has the same problem for me where it's like the episodes that are good of that are when they nail the ending. And I feel like for this, it's like you can get as weird as you fucking want if you bring it back at the end and it like makes sense and there's like a resolution where you're like, oh, okay. I feel like this one kind of just ended and like, all right, you created a world and I get it, but it's fucking weird.
It was very bizarre. Have you ever?
No, I missed that one. I didn't see that. That was the one where he's like a telemarketer and it gets like weird at the end, right?
Well, I mean, it's just way more weird than I would have ever.
It's one of those things where I looked at it and I'm like, this looks like a fun art house indie that's going to go off the fucking rails fast, and I just don't have a lot of patience for those. And it was like it was that or Black Klansman, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch Black Klansman. I think this is gonna be a little bit more straightforward. I think I made the right choice.
Great movie.
But like I was telling you guys about Blind Spotting a couple weeks ago that like Barrett fucking loves it. Barrett loved both the movies, Sorry to Bother You and Blind Spotting, but I feel like Blind Spotting just does everything Sorry to Bother You does, just better. And like it does stick the landing, and it doesn't get weird, but it sticks the landing where it's like Sorry to Bother You is like I loved the trailer and I was like, I can't wait to watch this fucking movie. And then seeing it, I remember me and G walked out of the theater, we're just like, that was just weird.
Yeah.
Like, why, guys?
That's what you're gonna do.
Psychos.
That's how movies happen, man. They get weird. You gotta get weird.
But
sometimes.
hey, man, True Detective season 3, watch it.
Jen hasn't seen season 1, so I gotta.
I'm gonna start her.
Oh, I know. I love season 1.
Season 1 better. The climax of season 1 is one of the most tense things I've seen ever in a TV show. Mm-hmm. But I think they did good. I really wanted to shout out to fucking Steven Dorff.
Yeah,
right.
He's great too.
Well, I'm like, why are you such a good fucking actor? Like, where did that come from, Blade? What's up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hated his wig in the
in the 70s,
like younger Steven Dorff.
Right?
Yeah, I did not like that.
But at the end, I thought they nailed the old man makeup, which I thought was cool.
Totally. I thought that they both looked great as
their
old men.
performances as old people, like the looks that Mahershala Ali gives when he's lost and like when the dementia sets in and he suddenly doesn't know where he is and he's worried. Like God, he conveys so much.
Well, even in like the Dorff getting his ass kicked at the bar and then being outside, and Jen immediately got it. She's like, "That's why he likes dog." And I was like, and I was like, "Oh my God!" Like, what a sweet scene as it happens.
They're just there
oh
for
my
him.
God, that's why I petted 40.
And shout out to the I think her name's Carmen Jogo. Is that her name? The wife.
His wife. Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
She was great.
This is good. I'll tell you this though. The one thing I didn't need was the 90s, the time shifting stuff, like as we're going back through the decades and eras. I thought it was cool. It was well done, but I was like, this is a little confusing at times, and I don't need it. I think it was one of the reasons why they made it to like 8 episodes, and I'm like, I could have done like 6 episodes of this and been okay with it. But
the first one I think the first
they didn't even revisit the case.
The first 2 to 3 episodes did a lot of the cool sort of cinematography things where he's sitting there and he turns around and he looks at something in the future, and like they do a time change right there, and it's really like artistically done and awesome. And they stopped doing that.
They looked at each other, right? Like the different versions of him looked at each other. That's really cool.
That shit was cool. Or like I think he hears something and he looks up, and then it's like him in the future making noise in the house. And that shit, like, I was like, wow, that's fucking awesome. And they kind of stopped doing that through the rest of the season.
Because it was probably really confusing. It was confusing for me. I was like, wait, where are we in? You had to tell by the hair.
Yeah.
And by the jeans.
Oh, I could tell.
He wore an amazing pair of like
dad 90s jeans. Yeah.
High fro was 70s, cut down shorter.
Fuck, man, he looked good in that that show. It's good looking people in that.
A lot of good looking people.
Except for the dwarfies.
I watched Green Book too.
Oh, what'd you think of that?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I watched
it. Deserved to be best picture.
It's a loaded question. I don't even remember what was it up against. I saw Black Klansman. It was up against that, right?
Stars Born, Black Panther.
Still haven't watched Star Born.
Vice, I think, was up for maybe or not.
I haven't watched Vice yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think
The favorite. That's right.
without having seen the majority of those, because I'm just not that guy. Jen and I had the same thing at the end when it ended. It was like, all right, that was a good movie. Like and I understand why it's a feel good story, right? And it is very much like from the trailer to watching it to credits rolling. I was like, I know what this is going to be. I know exactly how this. I've seen this movie a million times in terms of like this historical look back at these guys who couldn't be more different, but they're going to be friends and for the rest of their lives by the end of it.
Fox
and then
and the Hound.
and then we'll get the photos of them.
Although Fox and the
comparison.
Hound has a fucked up ending, man.
Yep.
Does the fox eat the hound?
They're not friends at the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Isn't that weird? Would you know that?
No, I would
does
not
it
know
end?
that. No.
Like
Spoilers, but
Fox
yeah.
and the Hound is like the
Honestly,
the
I
hound.
can't even envision Fox and the Hound right now.
It's
File not found.
It's like the hound is a little puppy that like gets trained to go hunt foxes.
Yeah, no, I
and
got
shit.
that. I'm just saying I can't like
They
you.
become best friends.
You say Pinocchio, I see Pinocchio.
I'm picturing the fucking skunk from Bambi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm picturing?
Pepe Le
Similar
Pew.
style.
Yeah, the Carfax. That's what I'm saying. The Carfax facts.
Yeah.
Man, that thing is freaky, right?
Yeah, no, I
Give
couldn't.
me the Carfax. That's what he would do.
Show me the Carfax.
Show me the
It
Carfax.
ends and they're not friends?
Yeah, no, it ends and like the hound's like hunting him.
Oh, wow.
He has to. It's what he's trained for. It's in his nature.
Really dark.
Look, they made a sequel. Does that make it? Does that fix it?
Tim Moore never changes.
Old
man.
friends, new adventure. They're retconning the ending. They don't even care at the end that they're not friends. They're like, nah, you're fucking friends now.
Show me the Carfax.
Show me the Carfax.
I forget who it was. Maybe it was that same Nature's Metal account. But like, there was one where a guy took a picture of like some sort of mountain lion or something with a house cat in its mouth, and then it's like
Killing it or
it's-
take care of it?
kill it dead,
Okay.
like fucking dead. And it was like two things that happen with house cats. It's like when you let them outside, they like fuck up the ecosystem wherever they're at because they like kill birds and shit. And two, they become not the dominant thing in their ecosystem anymore. And it's just a shot of this fucking giant cat eating this smaller cat. Terrifying.
Oh, that's so sad.
Sorry.
See this woman who got attacked by a jaguar?
Just trying to take a selfie.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Some comedian had screenshotted it and did the tweet of
With
like,
his cat?
my thoughts and prayers are with the
Jaguar.
the jaguar.
Yeah. I saw another person who was like, "This is how you do it," and it was like him taking a picture with his all black house cat.
Yeah.
I was like, "That's really funny.
Yeah,
That's really funny." Don't try to take a picture with a giant.
Just don't fuck with them. Just don't fuck with them.
Giant animal.
And the rule number 3 of genies applies to all animals.
lot
Don't
of
fuck with
things,
them.
yeah.
Don't fuck with anything in the zoo.
Don't throw shit at bears or lions. Don't do anything, man. You don't know you don't know what their vertical leap is. They like.
Dude, that's a good point.
Let's put it this
You
way:
don't know
they
their
built the San
vertical
Francisco Zoo a long time ago. Did they have they
Christmas.
measured? Have lions vertical leap? Because I'll tell you what,
Wasn't
NBA
it
players
tiger?
vertical leaps on average have gotten better, right?
Oh, yeah. Everybody's getting more athletic.
Well, it's the drugs.
Same with the lions.
No,
exactly.
it's just
Yeah,
people.
yeah, drugs and milk.
steroids and lions.
Anyway, I want to talk about American Pie 1 and 2.
Sure, let's do it. You know, I'll never stop. I love American
Like,
Pie.
okay, so you think about it, and they are classics, right? Like, that is like a classic sort of teen.
It's the Porky's for a new
It
generation.
really was.
But I'm not going to say it doesn't age well because of like inappropriateness, although kind of there's some
Oh,
inappropriate
sure.
stuff, you know. But
Doesn't she shove
I
a
mean-
fluid up his butt?
well, no, it definitely is inappropriate in the fact that like they are broadcasting Shannon Elizabeth naked to the
Right,
world.
to their high school.
Yeah, super
without her
inappropriate.
knowing. Yeah, that
but
was not cool. I mean, to be fair, it's not cool in the movie either.
what definitely did not,
She's totally cool with it.
what definitely didn't age well was just everything about the movie. Like it's terrible.
Every aspect of this movie is
It is
bad.
like, but it's weird because like I don't know. I go watching back Dumb and Dumber, and it's like that's a classic too, and that's movie's funny to me. Same with like maybe the first Ace Ventura or whatever.
God, Ace Ventura's great.
Even like Tommy Boy or whatever.
Sure.
But these movies are horrible, man.
They are not horrible.
They are horrible.
They are not
There's
horrible.
so many.
bet they're horrible.
There
Let's
are
all go
so
back and
many-
watch them tonight. And we'll be
Greg,
honest.
I mean, you remember when
on
American
Netflix.
Reunion came out? Colin and I went back and watched American 1, 2, Wedding, and then went. Did I miss any? And then went to
Band camp?
Reunion. No, we didn't do like the side things.
Okay.
And it was a fun romp of going through watching
Fun
how
romp, sure.
Stifler getting way stupid, then bringing back to being a normal person.
There are just so many moments of like something, dialogue, punchline. Next line
Milf.
happens, and you're like, this, like, nothing is hitting at all. Like, all of these jokes are terrible, dude.
But they have sex with stuff.
Yeah, there's
They
boobs.
Remember,
do.
they fuck
do.
a
They do
pie.
have this-
there are only several good lines from Eugene Levy,
Oh God,
who,
what a
like,
treasure.
God bless him. Yeah,
Canadian treasure.
God bless him.
Eugene Levy. Yeah.
One of
He
one
had
of
the only good moments in the movie.
One of the things where it was the anniversary of John Candy's death the other day, and people were tweeting out like their favorite movies, and I was like, it just reminded me. I used to watch Armed and Dangerous every fucking Sunday. It was one of those movies on. You guys have probably never even seen this movie,
know
but it's a
this one is.
Eugene Levy, John Candy film where they play security guards, and it's
like Paul Blart.
Oh God, no! I mean, they're like I'm sorry, armored car drivers is what they are.
Okay.
And they like that. They work for one of those companies, and like they have to solve a crime with mobsters and stuff like that. But I'm like, I grew up thinking Eugene Levy was like the biggest star. And then when I got a little older, I was like, oh, he's not really here. I was like, people don't really know who he is.
SCTV, and all that other
fucking
shit.
funny though.
Wayne's World 2, great. Saw that as
Yeah,
well.
I saw you watching that, dude. I want to go back and watch both of them.
Wayne's World 2 is still very, very funny. And watching it now as a kid, it reminded me of when I watched Last Action Hero recently, where all of the jokes are making sense to me now just because I'm older and I understand. And like,
Very
and
self-aware movie.
there's a lot of moments where they are breaking the fourth wall in Wayne's World. It's fucking funny, dude. Like, it's really, really
Wayne's
funny.
World 2 has no right being that good.
It's
Would
so
you
funny.
say it's better than the first one?
I think there's an argument to be made.
I think there is too.
I like it more than the first one. But I also like Major League 2 more than the first one.
Nobody has seen Major League 2.
I have.
I don't even know if that movie came out in
What are you talking
theaters.
about? Oh my God, he's back, and she runs over and gets the Betamax tape.
Yes.
Of Wow, man.
Wow, dang. Like, because so they make Charlie Sheen, the Wild Thing, they make him into
Like
this
a
prim and
corporate shill,
proper
right?
corporate shill, and
Yeah.
he's like haircut. He doesn't
He's
have
like he's like his brother at the beginning of Mighty Ducks.
Gordon Bombay.
I guess so, yeah. So they make him the corporate shill, and like he's kind of a bitch the whole movie, and like no, everybody's like, bring back like you're
No, Wild Thing,
you're
Mom.
losing speed on your you're losing your velocity. You're not a good pitcher anymore. What's going on?
He also gained like 90 pounds from the movie that we're supposedly picking up right from.
the catcher, great, Rudebaker or whatever. I forgot his
But
name.
they didn't get Tom Berenger back, right?
Tom Berenger is the catcher who's old and washed up, and they make him a coach.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I should watch Major
Because
League
the
Two.
old
University
coach-
of Missouri's own Tom Berenger.
The old coach is like, he's doing a speech in the locker room, and he's like,
Frank Langia.
it's
I think it
either,
was.
he's like,
Or not
everybody in
Frank
here is
Langia.
complaining. It's either a hamstring
Loja.
thing, or a leg thing,
Or a heart attack
They're like,
thing.
who said heart attack? He's like, me. And he falls down. The coach has a heart attack. It's like, oh my God, it's so like heartbreaking. Goes to the hospital, Nick. You're not watching.
I'm looking up the name of that coach. I'm listening.
I'm sorry, I was on.
okay.
I
Anyway.
forget his name, and I love that.
Coach
actor.
goes to the hospital, and he just and the doctor's like, you can't be watching the Indians games.
Oh, it's James Gann.
because you're gonna have a heart attack here. You just had a heart attack. You need to heal. But he puts on those games anyway.
got to, yeah, and he's very
Little
excited when
wily
they
old
start
man.
doing well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, there we go, back. There we go. I forgot the line.
Man,
or
they got the
whatever.
whole
Good movie,
cast
dude.
back
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah, well, no, they didn't get back.
They didn't get Dennis Haysbert back. No, they did get Dennis
Omar
Haysbert.
Epps plays Willie Mays Hayes now.
No,
they didn't get
Wesley
back.
Snipes. This is Major League One. I'm
They
sorry.
didn't get back Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. Sorry, I just did the
You
first
just
one.
did it again.
You're welcome, Tim. Let's keep you on your toes, Tim.
I love it.
You can't like me
I
too
hate it,
much.
but I love it.
Major League 2. There it is.
It's a good movie, man. I'm telling you.
I agree.
dude.
No,
Yeah.
you know who's a big fan? Poe. Poe loves
Really?
Major League
Yeah,
movies.
I
Yes.
love it.
It's something
You're
for you
right.
to talk about when he comes
Omar
out.
Epps.
All right, cool.
Not Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Sad.
But he was still good.
Yeah.
He was great as Willie Mays Hayes.
I like Omar Epps. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, great movie. He's no Wesley Snipes.
He looks like Mike Tomlin, the Steelers coach.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to skate up.
The funny thing in Major League 2, Omar Epps and I forgot what other white guy are trying to make an action movie.
Oh, you're right.
Remember that?
I haven't
It's
seen
like,
fucking
it's
Major
like
League
White
forever.
Lightning, Black Thunder, or
yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. Omar Epps in the movie is trying to be an action star, similar to how WWE characters try to get into movies or whatever.
Sure,
It's
yeah.
great, dude.
Man, Major League 1 was so good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
I
think I've
challenge
never
you.
seen
I
You never seen
challenge
Major
you to
League 1?
watch.
I think you'd actually
American Pie.
like it.
No.
No, I think it holds up.
Just American Pie in review. Let's do it. Lay them all out.
I
there,
challenge
know?
you to watch it. It is hard to watch, man.
I just remember for the first one watching it, even as a kid, being like, "Man, they are all so oily." Did they not have anybody to do makeup on this movie?
They were all teenagers.
Well, they were also. It was also low.
Stiffmeister.
It was like a low budget film. Nobody I think expected to do anything, and then they're like, "The guy fucks a pie. Put it everywhere."
Put it in.
Let me pitch you
Please do.
on the first Major League.
Okay.
Okay.
Pitch.
Pitch. Okay.
Opening pitch.
Cleveland Indians owner figures out that if their team places dead last, the league will let them move cities. So she puts together the worst team of miscreants she could totally find. And that's where hilarity ensues. And then they catch on to the plan right around, the middle of the second act and say, you know what we're going to do? We're going to
second
screw
to
who over.
last.
We're going to win the whole fucking
shit.
thing. Remember where he says that? Tom Berenger
Yep.
goes, let's
We're
win
in
the whole fucking
fucking
thing.
Yeah.
And then Dennis Haysbert goes, yeah, come on. And it just, from there, they just get better. They gel as a team. They go on to win the pennant. Did they win the World Series? I don't think so.
God, there was
I
a
don't think they
There was a
won.
great moment where the Cowboys
won
were in
the
the
pennant.
playoffs, and the Cowboys were about to play, I believe, the Packers. It was the game where Des Bryant caught the ball, but they said he didn't.
I remember that.
And then 2 years later, the NFL came back and were like, hey,
Yeah,
he
he did
did.
catch the ball.
Our bad.
Is this similar to Hot Shots?
Real thing.
No.
No.
I mean, Charlie Sheen's in it.
No. This is not like a
It's like a
No, this is a
slapstick
straight up good sports movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a
really?
sports
Yeah.
comedy, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's very much like Keanu Reeves' Replacements.
Yes, I was about to ask what we
Yeah.
think about replacements.
Tony
Go ahead.
Romo tweeted out,
Great fucking film.
let's win the whole fucking thing. He tweeted out the gif of that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let's go. And they lost. It was real sad.
Oh, that's
It
too
was
bad.
real sad.
Good moment, though.
Yeah,
But
great
now,
moment.
where do we come down on the replacements?
I
Gene
love the
Hackman.
replacements.
Great movie.
I
Keanu Reeves.
love the replacements,
Yeah,
dude.
good
Tim,
movie.
let me pitch you on the replacements. I forget what the team is, and I don't think it was an NFL team.
It's
I
made
don't
up.
think
It's
they
made
got
up.
the
It's made
license
up.
for it because they couldn't afford it. Keanu Reeves has been quarterback, never really got a shot in the league. The league goes on strike.
What's his name?
They bring in I can't remember. They bring in a bunch
It's
of
a good name.
what they call scabs to come in and play for the team. And Gene Hackman, the coach, recruits Keanu Reeves, and he goes, "Let's win the whole fucking thing." And Spike from Trainspotting's in it, or no, the guy that played what the fuck's his name? The lizard guy from
Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 is like the kicker, and he's funny.
Ears
Reisman Poopins.
You're forgetting the seminal line from that movie. Not seminal. The line from the movie that is the real one from Replacements. Coach, you're getting beaten on this championship game. What do they got to change in the next one? Heart. What?
Yep.
And he's just walking like, what are you talking about, Gene
I
Hackman?
don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
No, what's his name in the movie?
I'm gonna Colt something.
No.
Jack Colt.
God, don't tell me. Google it
I'm
for
gonna
me,
Google
Nick.
it. I'm gonna
But
Google
then only tell me the first letter.
Okay.
That's the challenge here.
Yeah,
I like
Keanu
when we talk
Reeves
about old movies
in
that
the
I like.
Replacements. His name is something weird and
Don't
good.
tell me. Don't
Do
tell
you
me.
want a hint?
It's like such a quarterback name.
Oh my God!
First letter.
It is the most quarterback.
First
name.
letter.
S.
Shane Falco.
There it is.
Nailed it. Just like
That
John
is
Moxon in fucking Varsity Blues.
I don't watch Varsity
Now,
Blues.
do you think Varsity Blues?
Oh my God, you have to watch Varsity Blues.
Does
then.
that hold up?
No, but you have to watch it.
My friends would always just
Texas.
reference a fucking tan. They would
Yeah.
reference like whenever a girl. Or
I don't
something.
want your life.
I don't want your life.
I
James
don't want
Vanderbeek.
your
Yeah,
life.
James fucking Vanderbeek.
I know,
Paul
I know.
Walker, the late great Paul Walker.
JBDB.
Yeah, the girl
Took me a
Elizabeth
while to think
Smart.
of the-
No, that doesn't
The
sound
letter
right.
is in James
Nah.
I think
Vanderbeek.
she got
Let's-
kidnapped.
Amy Smart.
Amy Smart.
And
She's
then
in it, too.
Ollie Larder was in it.
just
Wasn't
That's
she?
true too. In the whipped cream bikini.
Yeah, the famous whipped cream bikini.
What a
Just
fucking
one
movie.
Word?
Is Vanderbeek one word or 3 words? I think it's 3 words.
Looking it up right now. James
think it's one word.
JVDB?
James Can. Nope. James Can. Nope. Fucking hit the V, stupid thumbs. 3 words.
3
4
words.
Four
Vanderbeek.
words. Vanderbeek.
Whoa.
James Vanderbeek. 4
JVDB.
words.
James.
All capital, all separate words.
JVDB.
Also,
Okay.
yeah, there you go.
Wow, we learned something today.
We did.
I hope you did too, ladies and gentlemen, because this has been the Kind of Funny
Oh, we're
podcast.
talking about football movies.
Each and every. What do you want to keep talking about?
I just felt like we were
I
just
can't believe
getting
you
going.
never
Remember
watched
the
Varsity
Titans,
Blues.
dude.
You gotta watch. Fuck that. Watch Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues 4 times the film. Remember the Titans.
Fuck you. No way.
Every little thing.
Dude,
There's a guy
remember
named
the Titans.
Tweeter, not Twitter. Tweeter.
Remember the Titans, dude.
This is a romp. They go to. No, this is a way better movie.
No way.
Varsity
You're a
Blues
fucking
way
liar.
better. Way
You're-
better. Way better.
Blow it out your ass.
Way
dude.
better.
Blow
Way
it
better.
out
You
your
don't have a. I've seen them at both at least. You know what I mean?
I know that Remember the Titans is a better movie. Just Sunshine.
They got Thunderstruck
They do
in
the
Varsity
dance,
Blues.
Dude, they do have Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck! Remember the Titans has Hayden Panettiere.
As a child.
That's true.
Yeah.
Let's move on. She's a great actress.
This has been the Kind of Funny podcast each and every week. 4 best friends gather on this table, each bringing whatever it is they want to talk about. Sometimes it's these weird rolly toys. Sometimes it's football movies. And sometimes it's Nick just not understanding.
Society.
Sometimes when we touch.
Honesty's too much. If you like that, you go to patreon.com/kindoffunny. Get every episode early. Hang out with us live. We're rolling into the post show after this. Joey Noel's coming in. I see her doing stuff. Things are happening. But if you don't want to give us any money, it's no big deal. YouTube.com/kindoffunny. Roosterteeth.com. In podcast services, it goes up for free each and every Friday. No pre or post show. And you got to take the ads.
Around
The globe.
the globe.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to the horn, around the horn. I know what's going on.
Who wants to snort a tum with me?
Jesus Christ. Will we do that on the post show? Find out now.
I need water so bad.
Can you get me some?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The consensus of the other room is that Remember the Titans is way better than Varsity Blues.
Well, I think the question is, are we talking about as a film or something you'd enjoy more?
Wait, is it
Both.
just you and
No.
Barrett?
No.
Me,
I don't
Barrett,
like-
and Cool Greg.
Who have seen both?
Again, you want to know what Remember the Titans is, everybody? Remember the Titans is the Green Book. You watch the show, you're like, oh, I see exactly how this movie's going to play out. Great. Varsity Blues keeps you on your fucking toes.
Yeah, they keep the racism going the entire time, which is great. I don't like how the blonde one's way taller than the little short fucking brunette one, the little fat brunette one. I don't like that.
That's weird.
I appreciate
this is weird.
Mike wasted bandwidth in the chat. Weird/great show, y'all.
Thanks.
We went places.
Dude.
We
That's
did some
what we
things
do
today.
here.
That's
It's
been the
kinda
last
funny.
2 shows.
I like it. I like
love it.
being
That's
able
what
to just
this
hang
show
out.
is, man.
I put my cookies in the show.
Oh.
Did you hear the new, or did you show him the
Not yet. I
Oreo
didn't get a chance to.
intro?
Greg and I have been circling around
Nick
each
and
other's
I don't.
atmospheres.
Nick and I aren't in the same room in the office until Wednesdays.
Yeah, it's true.
Thanks, bud.
We're gonna blitz all night. I don't want them to gain another yard. What a great moment, dude.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna all go home tonight and watch the movies that we talked about, and then we're gonna talk about them tomorrow.
I gotta save Washington D.C.
I want to watch Major League so bad right now.
Right now.
Dude, I think you'll like it. It's a classic.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say it's an '80s film, right?
I like Charlie
Major
Sheen.
League,
Early '90s.
No, Major League is late 80s. Major League 2
maybe
early
like
90s.
'89.
Mr. Yasmin says, "What's the
'89.
KF Crew stand on butt chugging?" I've never butt chugged.
Don't buck chug. I
Don't
like
plan
that.
to
Don't
butt
do
chug.
that.
Fucking butt chug if you want to butt chug.
poisoning real quick.
Yeah.
Don't do
Venmo
anything
me
we tell you
$10,
to do
we'll see
on
what's
this,
up.
except for Jess's Johnny Ace for RTX.
I don't want your laugh.
We'll see what's
I don't want your
Yeah,
life.
our Mun says title of the show should be "We Went Places." No, this is definitely going to be something about Johnny Ace. I don't know, like the Johnny Ace plan,
Oh my god, the guy that directed
Johnny Ace Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
the guy that directed Major League and Major League 2 also directed Down Periscope.
Never watched
Oh
it.
my
Never
God.
watched it.
Great
Kelsey
movie.
Grammer, right?
Fucking hilarious movie.
Wasn't Down Periscope the Drunken Knight?
No, that was Hunt for Red October. One ping only.
One ping only. Oh, he also did The Program. Remember that? The
I
one-
do
movie
remember
that
the
got in
program. Another
trouble,
great football movie.
But got in trouble because the kids were lying
Fucking
on the fucking
moron
streets like idiots.
kids like, oh,
Fucking bird brains.
these fictional characters lay in the highway. I should do that.
Oh,
You got run
true. I'll
over.
be cool. Oh my god! Before
The
social media,
Levitard
no
Show has
excuses.
a segment where they'll mention Sean Connery and they'll be like, who has a good limited fake Sean Connery impersonation? And they'll have people call in, and all they do for like 30 minutes is like, all right, so-and-so from Nevada, go ahead. One ping only. Like that's all that's, it's just like one line.
A limited bad. I like
It's
that.
so
Like,
good.
and they'll just be quiet like, all right, not terrible. Not
I love that. One of my favorite things we've done in the past like 3 months was having Troy and Nolan in the office.
Oh, yeah.
And I just asked them to do impressions, and I as I gaze at them, and I'm like, what's it like being talented and like going places? You know, like what's it like?
Going-
I mean, you
oh,
go.
shit.
You're not talented. You go places.
I go places because you bring me places.
Sure.
You have coattails, and I ride them expertly.
That's fair. That's fair.
Definitely somebody.
There was a great moment in the morning show history where Nick and Nolan did the bit with Christopher Walken.
Yeah,
That was
That's
a
a good
funny
bit.
ass bit.
that was a great bit. We had a lot of great bets in the morning show buried because no one
Greg,
watched them.
fake champ.
Oh, sons of bitches.
Chap.
Mr. Yasman says, Nick, if you decided to have a sperm donor to have a child, I'd do it.
Cool.
I don't
my
know
sperm
what that
still works
means.
though. My sperm, just so everyone knows, so far as I know, I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure.
I
it still
believe
works.
what he's saying is he would take Nick's sperm and put it into his wife.
Oh, then I'll do that. I'll bang your wife.
No. You jumped a few steps there. That doesn't have to happen
Kevin,
anymore.
can I get a
Doesn't
ruling? Can
have
I get a
to
ruling on
happen.
that from the judges?
I mean, it's a much cheaper option. Is all I'm saying.
Exactly. I just bang your wife.
Panzer
Christ.
GS says, I'm a little amazing. Greg hasn't skipped out to play the division yet. That's how much I respect you and my job, that I am here and I was on time.
I want to leave so bad.
I was getting close to being not on time.
Kevin Ace X says, "Will Johnny Ace be at RTX?" That's up to you out there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Because as you know,
As a
anyone can be Johnny
collective.
Ace.
It's like Spider-Man
Yeah.
into the Spider-Verse.
Exactly.
Anyone can wear the mask.
Guys, huge news. I mean,
mean,
the Dallas Fuel are in the running for the Stage 1 playoffs.
Fuck
Nick.
yeah, burn
we
blue.
burn blue, baby.
burn blue.
Yeah.
We
I just
burn
wonder if
blue.
the Excelsior is, they're just undefeated. So
They're
it's no
fucking
big
shit.
deal.
Excelsior is still undefeated.
They're
They're
just-
so good.
They're just cash and checks.
Hey man, you know what?
You know, I'm watching.
Stop them. If you want to be better, then stop them.
You know, I'm watching the Elementary show.
No,
Johnny Lee
I didn't
Miller.
know this one.
Watching
Is that
Elementary.
the Sherlock Holmes ones?
Yeah.
Have you been watching this forever?
It's a lot of. There's a lot of seasons
Okay,
of it. And,
cool.
and as DJ Kento reminded me, it's on Hulu, so I can stop paying.
oh
for the
right,
seasons.
yeah.
But they did the episode of esports where they totally have the character talk about esports in it, like the young character tell all the old characters what esports is, but it's as if I wrote that character, so it's totally off base. I love it. You guys, Dad, you don't get it. Esports is it's like the Wikipedia definition of esports. It's great.
During American Pie when they're like going to film Shannon Elizabeth naked.
Yeah.
They're like, send me the address, and like nobody says address anymore. People
Like,
just say link or URL or whatever.
Oh, like the URL.
Yeah, they're like, send me the web address for that thing, and I was like, oh god, this is so old.
So good. That'd be a fun topic to do. I think we did that before, but like movies that just don't hold up anymore. Versus
We couldn't make. We did one that was the movies you couldn't make anymore.
I was about to say my left eye stopped twitching, but it's starting to twitch.
I wonder how subjective that is because you brought
What's
up,
going on with that?
I've been just very sleepy.
We ate it a fucking.
But the past weekend,
that's what's going on with that.
I slept a lot over the weekend, so it's kind of going
shit
away.
Food. When you
But I'm
eat at
telling you.
IHOP, there's just that one moment where the waitress looks at you and like she doesn't say it outwardly, but with her eyes, it's like, "Why are you here?
The one-legged one.
Why are you doing? You have a one-legged IHOP waitress? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious." Jesus, I'm slow today. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Gettys. It's not going to get any better than that. Not going to get, because she hops.
There you guys. Yeah.
IHOP. I got it.
Where does the one-legged waitress work?
Did we get the tickets? Did that happen?
Oh yeah,
We got the tickets. We're all set.
Oh, sweet.
$2,400 worth of them.
$2,500.
He's not kidding.
Not just for me though, right?
Yeah,
No,
yours
that's per
is
person. That's per
$2,400. Well, we got
person.
you front row, mezzanine, like
Thank you.
orchestra seats.
You're actually part of the show now.
Oh my gosh.
They needed a Professor McGonagall.
Real quick, I want to say in the chat, Demetrius Newell says, "I would like to play. Hold on, I would like to play Division. Probably going to play that standard edition on Friday though." Demetrius Newell, I'm going to send you a code right now because we had one extra PlayStation 4 code. There you go.
Boom.
But I already bought it.
What's the name of the
Then
owl? Is it
fuck off.
Hedwig? Your Hedwig.
Oh
I
my
don't know if
gosh.
you heard. Is
That's
Hedwig
so
still alive?
He makes it.
He's
to
Deadwig.
The end of the series.
What's up with that?
Spoilers, Nick.
I don't want to spoil it for Greg.
Okay, don't spoil
Cool
it.
Greg hasn't read the last book yet.
But he saw the movie.
Bing, 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 bing.
I don't. There was no machine guns in the movie.
Did you
Cool
see
Greg.
how Gary Whitta tweeted out how he's pitching like a big movie idea?
Mm-hmm.
And I replied, just give us a ride in your Tesla. Right?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck, Gary?
What the hell, Gary?
You know? Do you feel like when Gary makes it, like he's big right now, but when he makes it super J.J. Abrams big, do you think he'll still associate with us?
No.
No.
I don't think so either.
He doesn't associate with me now.
Do you think he knows either of our names?
No. God, no.
Andy, he for sure knows your name.
Does he?
Yeah, because he called me Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
I love
Yeah,
that.
it's really depressing.
Do you think that Joey gives him like one of those weird
doesn't follow
cheat
me on
sheets when he
Twitter.
walks in and it has all our pictures with our names on it?
All right, you're gonna run into Nick first, and then Tim's in the kitchen.
That's
It's like the people that stand next to like the dignitaries with the binders.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The bag person.
I do that a lot at conventions where I might, like, here's like a hint of how terrible my memory is, where like a lot of best friends will be like, oh, you met me already. Like, you don't remember my name. It's like, look, I don't remember people that I worked with at Rooster Teeth like from a year ago, where like I'd see them walking down the street at RTX and like, yo, what up, Andy? Like, hey, what's up, bro?
Travis?
And then I have to look up their Twitter and like, oh, that's right, you're
You're the guy who smells.
yo, so what's up, so and so, and I like make it a point to repeat their name over and over, so
and
they
over.
don't ever think that maybe I forgot their name.
At events, man, or anything, when I meet peers, PR people, other whatever, YouTubers, journalists,
always hard
whatever,
to
it's all literally to be like, hey Andy, I'm Greg, blah blah, and I'm like, all right, well, tell me at the game you get it, and I look back, I'm like, I don't fucking remember your
Yeah.
name. Fuck, I don't
Yeah.
remember anything. Hey bud, hey champ.
This is what I'll tell you right now. This
champ.
is how Tim and I bonded. Because for the longest time, we would go to VidCon and he'd walk me around like I
yeah.
was an invalid.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't take care of myself. He'd be like, here's your little beverage. This guy's Phil DeFranco's producer. Try not to piss him. You just pissed him off. You immediately pissed him off.
Yeah, that's true.
Before Gary Whitta gets too big, Nick, we needed him for Wendy's with Whitta.
Let's do Wendy's with it. Because he's pitching stuff left and right.
Yeah.
If that
He's outta here
if that
soon.
idea he had for Last Starfighter kicks up, shit, man, he's big time.
He's out.
He's big time.
We're gonna have to pay him
So
a
speaking of the
retainer.
Tesla,
Nah.
I've been driving like I normally do.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I've
you
been
drive.
noticing over the last month
I've seen
that
you
now,
drive.
like in the last year, there was the Tesla, was it Model S?
C.
It's the newest one, the little economy one.
Yeah.
The Model S is the big
It's
one.
like
I think.
35,000.
Model 3 then? Yeah, like the
Oh, the
35K one. Maybe it's 3. Yeah.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
The Prius C is what I have.
sure.
So the wait list was forever, the pre-orders, blah, blah, blah. But now it's like people are starting to get them. But now we're at the point that it's like not cool and new anymore. Not just people have
kinda
them.
dumb, actually.
I'm realizing that it's like it's that moment that we had with the Prius where it was like, oh shit, there's this like hybrid car. Like back in 2001, right? And you'd see a couple on the street and it was always like a weird novelty. But then eventually just hit the point where it's like 50% of cars on the street are Prius.
Yeah.
That's what it is with Teslas.
We're
now.
getting there, yeah.
If
Yeah,
you start
for
looking
sure,
around, it's
for
like
sure.
anytime you drive, you will see at
It's
least
awesome.
3 Teslas.
For sure, in
The
San
air is so
Francisco,
clear,
for sure.
You know?
Like, I mean, I just want a point of clarification, though. You inferred in that story, or implied rather in that story, that the Prius was cool at one point. It was never cool.
I didn't do that.
You said it's just like the Prius, where
It
Teslas
wasn't
are cool
anywhere that it
now.
was.
No, but it was
Now
a cool,
is.
like, what is this
But
thing
you said it was
happening?
like, hey, it's a cool. Never cool. Prius is never cool. I just
You're
want to stop. I just want to stop
you're
right
so
there.
jealous. Yes. Your little fucking.
I am fucking jealous because you have a car you care about, and it's a cool color that you care
You
about.
treat your car well.
I do, but it's like 13 years old. Who cares?
Are you gonna get a Tesla?
I know, Kevin. No, I'm not gonna get a Tesla because, like Kevin brought up, I'm too frugal. It still works perfectly. It's
Andy,
perfect.
Did Gary Whitta really not follow?
And the other day I was tired and I
Right,
backed
yeah.
out and I slammed into a wall. I don't care. Fuck my landlord. Fuck them. They can fix it.
Okay. Well,
I didn't do any permanent
getting
damage
serious.
to the
It's
wall.
getting serious.
I don't believe that for a second.
Remember when I ran a red light?
On camera.
This car's not long for this fucking for this world.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go save Washington, D.C. That's your post show. Thank you so much for your support on patreon.com/kindafunny. We love, respect you all. And until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you.